Hey everyone. Hey Mr. Sanders. How are you doing, my love? Hey Barbara. If I'm saying your name right, hey Terry. Let me see. Is that Shamika? Hey y'all. How y'all doing? Hey Barbara. Hey Brittany. Barbara, do you mind for Miss I forgot her name. You know who I'm talking about. Auntie, you mind for Auntie? Auntie Mickey. Hey y'all. Hey everyone. How y'all doing today? Happy Tuesday. We got bad weather here, y'all. It's raining and snowing a little bit here, so the weather is not good here. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a good day, child. Ooh, child. Okay, I figured you mom for her. Yeah, I've been following her for a while. I was in her bushes for a long time last night. Ooh, child. I didn't know Quiet Storm was like that, but I kind of felt something was off with him. I always felt something was off with him when he used to come on Gigi Chat. I always felt like he wasn't right. I always felt that. I did. I always felt he was not a good person. I felt like he was a fraud. I always felt like that about him. Yep. Yep. I always felt like that about him. Yeah, I always felt like he was not a good person. And it comes out last night when I was in that live. I was like, "Ooh, my mind didn't fool me." He'll try to shut people up when they talk and all this shit. But yeah, wow, I'm glad he was exposed. Wow, that's crazy work. I'll be all through the YouTube streets. Yeah, I've been with her for a long time. I just, you know, because I met her when Angie Stones first died. That's when I first met her when she started her podcast. Oh yes, he is the one sick man. And yes. And I remember when they doxed his ass too and found out he was a, you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to put it in the chat, but you know what I'm talking about. And he wasn't gonna tell people the real shit. And I think when he got doxed by another content creator and they brung this live shit out about him, he couldn't take that shit. I remember that shit when it went down. I remember. I just stay solo dolo. Send me some snow. You like snow? I can't stand snow. I don't like the snow. I deal with the rain, but not the snow. Ugh, I can't stand it. What's up, Pammy Pooh? Let's see. Miss Smith, what's going on, my love? Oh, that was his daughter, Barbara? Oh, I knew it was a woman, but I thought it was like somebody he used to deal with before. Oh, wow. I didn't know that was his daughter. No, I don't like no snow. Wow, Barbara, that's crazy. Yeah, Auntie Mickey, she's a very nice person. Yeah, she's a very nice person. Damn, his own daughter. Because Barbara, when that happened, wasn't he living in Hawaii? Wasn't he living there when that happened? Because that's what I heard. Ooh, Lord, these whole YouTube streets will get funky. God damn. Yeah. Hey, Miss Walker. I love snow until it melts. Oh, I can't stand the snow, sis. I don't like it. Hey, Brittany. I don't like the snow. Anything else that's don't give me the snow. Yeah. Damn, Barbara, I ain't know that. Damn, I gotta start going back over there in that sector. I miss being over there. She came out and told everything. Yes, it happened in Hawaii. Yes. I stopped keeping up with that sector over there, but I'm gonna start going back over there because I like Auntie. She's a very Nice, respectable young lady. I really do like her. She's a nice lady. And when I seen you mind for her, I'm like, oh shit, I ain't no Barbara mind for her. Hey, Miss Libra. Hey, girl. What's going on, love? Yeah, she's a very nice lady. I like her. But I always felt something was off with him. I don't know. That's just maybe because I'm an empath and I can just feel people energy. And I never liked his energy when he used to be on Gigi panel. And the guy that y'all, I know I'm off beat, but we're going to get to who we get into. I'm just talking to Barbara right now. And Barbara, the guy she had on her panel last night, I remember him because he's always been on Gigi panel. But I never knew Quiet Storm did not like him. Well, Jesus, Lord, child, you see all kinds of shit going on through these YouTube streets, child. Hey, 310, what's going on? You know, some of y'all got some long names, so some of y'all call you by your beginning or your end name, 344, whatever you got there, baby, because Lord Jesus, what's going on? Good morning. Yeah. Hey, my auntie. He's a scammer and a thief. When I first saw him, he was going by the name. Yes, Barbara, I remember that too. I remember that. That's why I knew what she was saying last night on that panel was facts. But I ain't even want to get engaged in this shit. But I'm coming over there. I knew that shit was facts. What's up, honey 5K? What's going on, my love? Yes, the YouTube streets are tripping. Oh, yeah, I stay out on girl. I go with peace for it. Or I go somewhere I don't know nobody or some shit, girl. Hello, all chat members and new joiners. Thank you so much, sis, for saying that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yes, Charles, because he is a real military veteran. Yes. And I think he knew Charles wasn't going to find out who the fuck he really was. You know, don't mess with them veterans, honey, because they don't play shit. Them army people, oh Lord. Justice for Ramika, right? So y'all, but Barbara, if she go live tonight, I'll definitely be over there. I'll definitely be over there tonight. I definitely will. He scammed auntie out of a what? Barbara, are you serious? Because I fell asleep on some of her live. What? So this motherfucker was never who he said he was? And auntie is so nice. I love her commentary. She's just so laid back and sweet. That's effed up. Okay, we will be glad to have you. Okay, Barbara, I will be back over there. I will. I'm gonna start going back over there and stuff. Wow, I'm so sorry that happened to her. Wow, because auntie, she's married too, right? Because I know one time she talked about her husband. What's going on, AC? Good morning, baby. You have to be careful those scammers. Yes, yeah, that was back in May. Wow. Barbara, let me ask you a question. Is he still living in Hollywood? Not Hollywood. You know what I'm talking about, baby. Do he still live in the same place? Damn. That's why I be telling y'all, everybody not who they say they is on these YouTube streets, y'all. Y'all got to be careful. Y'all talk to in the back end. I'm telling you, I listened to her live last night. I did. I listened at that live. I was in the bush and I felt so bad for her. I'm like, damn. And the lady that she was talking about, I remember that little thing too. Ooh, I don't even want to call her name because she's something else. Ooh, child. Roy D, I'm going to change my name back to Freddie. Okay, baby. It's okay. You good with me. Hello, Miss D, Chat and Mars. What's going on, my love? And Christmas right around the corner. Yes, and he scammed her, laid out that money. Her platform is peaceful like yours, Miss D. Yes, it is. It really is. It is. Yeah. Wow, I can't believe he did that to her. That's fucked up. I'm gonna come over there and talk to her. I'm gonna come on her platform. Him should come and show us some love over there. That's fucked up. I didn't know he did that to her. But I knew because every time he went on GG platform, he never wanted nobody to talk. He always act like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Barbara, do you remember the lady used to come on GG platform and her YouTube name was KFC? You remember her, Barbara? Let me know if you remember her. Yes, he's still in Hawaii, but he was evicted. Oh my God. And she paid his back rent? Girl, you gonna make me fall out my computer chair. You better shut your mouth, Barbara. What? Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh my God. Miss D, I love your channel because you keep it 100. Thank you so much, baby. Thank you. Thank you so much. Y'all be careful who y'all talk to on the back end. Like, everybody not who they say they are. This content creator I'm talking about, I know her. She's a very nice lady. And this little motherfucker, he's supposed to be a content creator too, and he scammed her out of $1,800. And that was really fucked up. All he do is lie. Yes, another Carlos. That's all he do is lie. Yes, I remember KFC. Okay, now remember when KFC used to come on the panel all the time, and he's always shutting her down? Because let me tell you something. When a motherfucker all right, let me just put it like this. Say for instance, if Freddie was on my panel, a Libra was on my panel, right? And some more people. If Libra started picking up on somebody's vibes and know they're not good, right? That person is going to keep attacking Libra. And that's what he was doing to KFC because he knew KFC was picking up on his shit. He knew that. And when a person picking up on who they really feel that you are, they're going to keep attacking you. And he always attacked Charles and KFC on GG panel. I don't know if GG ever took heed to that, but I did. I told you, I watched, I listened, I don't say shit. I pick up on a lot of shit. No, he lied and said he was open another. Barbara, I'm telling you, I know that mother sucker that wasn't doing that neither. He was lying about that too. I knew he was a big liar, but I ain't want to say nothing because, I always respect the GG platform and shit like that. But, I ain't say nothing. And I used to always want to tell GG to watch out for him. I really, truly in my heart did. But, I just left it alone. You feel me? But that man was a scammer. That man was a scammer from his heart. And that's sad. You got a platform and you scamming women. That's why I don't subscribe to any channels. Girl, you be safe. Who got scammed? This other content creator got scammed out of $1,800 from another content creator. He was a guy, but he's a manipulator. And I knew he was. And I never trusted him. And that's why I unsubscribed for him a while back. Maybe, let me see. Maybe before this year came in, I unsubscribed from him, but I kept with Auntie because I liked her, and I kept with Gigi, but it was always something about him I did not like. It was something about him. Who is the content creator that he scammed? Her name is Auntie Mickey. He scammed her. She's a very nice lady, and she don't like. She like me. She like she like me. Like she don't play no bullshit on her platform. She peaceful. She lays. She don't like all that riffraff. She like me. That's fucked up. He did her like that. But I was waiting for you to come in my chat. I said, Lord, let me ask Barbara what the fuck is going on over here. Because I ain't been up there in a while. I don't know if she'll remember me, but she just been a sweet person, but I did not know he did that to her. I did not know he did that to her. But when she said last night on her platform that he was doxing people and getting all that paperwork and all that stuff, let me tell you something, Barbara. I knew that he had a backup person doing that. And I ain't gonna call her name because she is a real motherfucker, okay? And I ain't fucking with her. I'm telling you just like that. If you know what I'm saying, okay? I ain't fucking with her. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Ooh, child, but let me carry on, cause honey, ooh, baby. He was trying to get close to Diamond, talking about getting Angie's. Yes, I remember that, Barbara. Oh my God, I remember that too. Did she ever talk to him on the back end? I hope she didn't. Because he's always act like he was for her. I want to help her. I want to do this. His everything was off about that man. I'm just not even gonna lie. It was so hard for me. Wait a minute. Come on. It was so hard for me to sleep last night after watching. Why is my computer acting stupid? Damn, stop. I was watching content creator platform last night, and when it was told the damage, the dodge, the book, girl. Barbara, I'll be over there tonight. Does she go live every night or every other night? How does she go live? What does she do? Because I ain't, I haven't watched her in a couple of months. But I remember all of this when I was over there. I remember all of this when I was over there in that sector. I remember this. And everything, every freaking thing that I knew about that man, it was true. I knew that man wasn't right. I knew that man wasn't right. Damn, why do Gigi know this shit? Barbara, do Gigi know about this shit? Because I'm going to have to go on Gigi Pan and tell her what the fuck going on. Do Gigi know? Do Gigi know what he did to our friend? Wow. Yes, she talked to him about some of the information and didn't have put Diamond in shape. And she was able to send him, able to see him for who he is. Oh, okay, got you. Damn, that's fucked up. People is so evil. Yes. And on top of it, a man, you scamming a female? Like that. Barbara, let me ask you a question. Do he still got his channel? I mean, don't put his channel in my chat because I ain't giving him no clout. You can just say yes or no. She goes live every day, Monday through. Okay, I'll build it tonight. Do he still got his channel? Because I'll tell his motherfucking ass to fuck off. I ain't never liked that motherfucker. And I don't even get in arguments with men on YouTube. But that motherfucker know he ain't shit. He know he was wrong for scamming that lady. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, help me, Lord. Wow. Yes, she will. Gigi sure will. That's why I say I was asking Barbara, do Gigi know about what he did? Like, that's crazy. And I remember, yeah, I got this, and somebody just sent me this, and somebody, no, he didn't. He'll say, I just looked this up, and I got this, but the whole time he had people buying, paying to get shit to send him. But he had people thinking he was so fucking important and he was getting all the information. But I had already peeped this game. Like all this shit we talking about now, I knew it already. No, they was on him they was on him. He lost his QS channel. He's going by a different name now. Oh, he going by a different name now because what he did. And if them people over there still supporting him, they crazy as hell. I think Gigi know by now. Oh, okay. Wow. That was fucked up. That's fucked up. I'm sorry she got scammed for her money. I'm sorry. We know she's not going to get it back. $1,800, that's a lot of fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what people's pockets is looking like. And when someone's sitting and do you a favor and help you out in any type of way, You know what I'm saying? That's not what you do. That's just not what you do. You know. But when they doxed his ass and he did that shit, I thought that was a woman. I didn't know that was his own daughter he did that to. Damn, he a nasty, nasty, no good motherfucker. Ugh. Well, that's neither here nor there. So y'all remember I told y'all yesterday we was gonna watch this video of the guy that haven't got justice, right, in the school. And I told y'all we was gonna watch the guy that he was gonna go to the gravesite and do a reading on him. So I got that on for y'all for today. When anyone find out about his daughter, everyone cut ties with him. His daughter is in Auntie's chat all the time. Really? Oh my God. Because he told us when he got doxxed and everybody found out about it, he was like, yeah, it did happen, blah, 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 blah. But he never said it was the daughter. So let me ask you one more question. How did it come out it was the daughter? Did the daughter come out and say it was her? Or did people just find out on their own that it was the daughter? Because I remember when it happened, but I didn't know, like, that was just, that's nasty. He's a no good motherfucker. Let me get my other device up while I'm waiting on Barbara's thing. Okay, because I gotta get my video. Ooh, that man is vicious. God damn. Hell no, I ain't getting him no clout over here. I ain't never tell nobody his fucking channel. Fuck him. He fucked up my goddamn friend. That's fucked up. Justice for Ramika and her family. Get peace from Holly unaliving her. Absolutely. Okay, y'all, let me pull up this video. I love y'all. Y'all know these YouTube streets can get bloody. Damn, I can't believe he did that to her. 1,800. He scammed that lady. Motherfucker, you shouldn't even want to be a YouTuber no more. You should just want to go and give up your channel. Now, how could you sit here and scam an older woman out of $1,800? And she was so nice to you, and she really liked it you. She really did. But not asked to be with you because she's a married woman. You feel me? But you did some cold-blooded shit. He was lying about what he did. The daughter heard about him being on Angie Stone's case, so she contacted the content creator and told everyone. What? Because you know I was over there, Barbara, when the Angie Stone thing. You probably don't remember me. Wow. I think he would have been outside. Girl. Thank God the daughter stepped up to protect these content creators. Wow. Damn, I'm speechless. Damn. That's crazy work. Wow. Okay, y'all, let's get it on. All right. Okay, y'all, here we go.
Anything to do with the death of Kendrick Johnson?
No. He's like one of my good friends.
No, he wasn't your good friend. You a liar.
You know, every word we broadcast of this is going to be scrutinized by the blogosphere, the Twitter sphere.
You just broke with the brothers, y'all.
Yes, sir. It should be. And I want everybody to know the truth. And I mean, they can ridicule me and they can say whatever they want, but in the end, the truth will prevail. And everybody will find that me and my brother have been innocent and always will be innocent.
Yeah, he lying, Brittany.
Did you see Kendrick Johnson?
No, sir, not at any point during that day.
Where were you?
I was in class. First block, second block, third block, and fourth block.
Close to the gym?
No,
Did you see Kendrick that day?
no. I did not.
Good morning, Graveyard Shift. Good morning for me and the bags under my eyes. Y'all, as you can see, it is 6 a.m. and I am up. I'm about to drive 3.5 hours from Atlanta, Georgia to Valdosta, Georgia. There's a case that I've been following for years, and you guys have been emailing me consistently about.
I'm glad y'all know who he is, Barbara.
That I'm going to
Okay, y'all.
drive to
This is
Valdosta
the man y'all
try
gonna
to
go and do
connect
the
with
reading.
Spirit of a
So
student
stay tuned.
who tragically lost his life at school, and the case just hasn't thoroughly been solved.
Hey, original bad. Speak to you, baby.
At least according to the friends, family, and parents of the gentleman that we're going to go visit.
Y'all make sure y'all hit the like
So
button.
this might be a touching or emotional session. I'm not sure what's going to make of it, but I do know that it all starts with this 3-hour journey at 6 o'clock in the morning. Catch you on the road, family. Love, love, love.
Tonight, Victor Blackwell has exclusive information, some disturbing new evidence, photos and videos that only raise more questions. And we do want to warn you, some of the video you're about to see is graphic, difficult to watch. Here's Victor's
What are you
report.
talking about, sis? What day?
It's the only video shot inside the Lowndes High School gym the day 17-year-old Kendrick Johnson was found dead. And with his parents' approval, we're showing it for the first time. Lowndes County, Georgia investigators say Kendrick's death was a tragic accident, that he climbed onto these rolled gym mats to reach for this shoe at the center of one mat, slipped, got stuck upside down, and died. County officials say the blood in this photo spilled after Kendrick's heart had stopped pumping hours after he had died. But Kendrick's parents say the photo and the video show something else.
There's enough evidence to show that Kendrick was murdered.
CNN has exclusively obtained the 15-minute video and nearly 700 photos of the scene taken by Lowndes County investigators. And for the first time, Kendrick's parents, Kenneth and Jacqueline Johnson, are ready to look at them, including these pictures of orange and black gym shoes investigators found just yards from Kendrick's body.
Did these shoes belong to Kendrick?
No.
When you look at these shoes that were at the scene, what stands out to you?
The blood on the shoe.
But investigators say tests show the stains are something other than blood, so the shoes were not collected as potential evidence.
I don't understand why.
CNN took the photos to independent private investigator and former FBI special agent Harold Kopis. If you were on this scene, would this have been something you would have left?
No, bag and tag.
There's no indication investigators ever even looked for the owner of the shoes or this hooded sweatshirt found a few feet from Kendrick's body.
And if you look real close, there's something on this particular cuff. And then the question is, was it blood? Did you test it?
According to the crime lab report, no.
They know something happened in that gym, and they don't want it to come out.
For the Johnsons, there's no stronger indicator than this photo. It's of what appears to be blood dripping down a wall. Here's what Lowndes County Lieutenant Stride Jones told CNN about that wall in May.
And we tested it, and it was blood. And we did DNA testing, and it was not the blood of Kendrick Johnson.
If it wasn't Kendrick blood, who blood was it?
Did you ever find out who it was or any involved?
No, as of now, we haven't, no. But it doesn't appear to be related to our crime in any way.
What do you think about the decision not to test it further?
You can't explain it. If you're running the crime scene, then you're going to say that's potential evidence. Obviously, we're going to check this out and find out who does it belong to.
This is an athletic gym. I mean, obviously, this is where they conduct various athletic
Yeah,
classes.
he is a police officer. We were talking about that yesterday. I ain't seen you in the chat yesterday.
Their knee or arm.
Yeah, I did some video on this yesterday too.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 impacts.
The opinion of our crime scene personnel, after looking at it closely, the blood appeared as it had been there for an extended period of time. It didn't appear to be very fresh.
School gym. There is no way that they would allow whoever was supposed to clean this gym to leave that blood on that wall.
And there's the question, why was there no blood where they expected to see lots of blood? Remember the photo of that shoe investigators say was inches below Kendrick's head? Look at it again.
If he was inside the Met, reaching for that shoe, inside this tube, reaching for the shoe, and the shoe is beneath him, why isn't that shoe covered with blood?
And what do you think about that shoe not being covered with blood?
It was placed there.
Hey, Sheriff Prime. Hi. Victor Blackwell, CNN.
Chris Prime.
The sheriff's department has denied a cover-up, but we took the Johnsons' concerns to Lowndes County Sheriff Chris Prime.
Got some questions about the Kendrick Johnson case.
I'm not going to discuss that with you.
Why not, sir?
Because our case is closed.
The family has some concerns about why some things were not taken into evidence. There was blood on the wall.
Discuss the case with you.
And why is that?
Because I don't want to.
Then, less than a minute after he'd invited us in,
that's why.
What did you not understand that I said? I'm through talking to him.
he ushered us out.
Thank you, Sheriff Prime.
I don't believe this was an accident. I think this young man met with foul play.
The Justice Department is reviewing the pictures and the video to decide if it'll launch a federal investigation into Kendrick's death. But for Kendrick's father, the evidence is clear.
Someone murdered him. They should be in jail. They are covering it up. They should be in jail.
Victor Blackwell joins us now. So the former FBI agent says that the crime scene was contaminated. How so?
Well, Harold Copa says that it's crime scene 101, that when you're on a scene investigating, you wear the shoe protectors. Those are the blue booties you see on the crime shows on television. Well, look at these pictures. You can see here that these investigators are not wearing the shoe protectors. And it's not so much to protect the scene, rather to protect your shoes, but it's to protect the scene from anything you could track in. And Copa says because they're not wearing those protectors, this scene was obviously contaminated.
And clearly, you tried to talk to the sheriff there. They clearly didn't want to talk. Is there anyone tied to the investigation who is willing to talk?
Well, we went to speak with the superintendent of Lowndes County Schools, Wes Taylor, and we asked him about the blood on the wall and how long it had been there. Also, I mean, if the theory is true that he slipped into these mats after climbing onto the bleacher to get the shoe, are the mats still there? His answer to most of our questions: we are cooperating with the Georgia Bureau of Investigations. He wouldn't go further than that.
You would think someone who works at that school would either be able to say, oh, yeah, I remember when a student, bled all over the wall in 6 different places, or not. It'd be interesting to hear if they've been talked to. What about the Department of Justice? Where are they in the status of their investigation?
The U.S. attorney in Macon, who covers this district, his name is Michael Moore, and we've spoken with him several times. And each time he says that he is reviewing the information from the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office, and he is going to work to decide if he will open a criminal investigation. Now, just a few weeks ago, we heard from the Civil Rights Division. They've said that they will not open an investigation through their department, but it still could be opened as a criminal investigation. Michael Moore says he could come up with that decision in a week or in a month. He doesn't feel rushed. He wants to make sure that he gets it right.
Kendrick's body was exhumed. His parents paid for an independent autopsy, and the pathologist found evidence of apparent non-accidental blunt force trauma to the neck. But it's also what the pathologist did not find that shocked the family.
Organs, the heart, lungs, liver, etc., were not with the body.
What was in the place of the organs?
Newspaper.
After months of protests and demands for answers, an announcement by the U.S. Department of Justice.
I am of the opinion that a sufficient basis exists for my office to conduct a formal review of the facts and investigation surrounding the death of Kendrick Johnson.
No matter who you are, how much money your parents have, the color of your skin, everyone deserves justice. Everyone.
Well, Victor Blackwell joins me now from Atlanta. So Kendrick Johnson's family exhumed their son's body, trying to get some answers about his death, only learned his organs were missing. I don't understand how the state investigation doesn't offer any explanations. I mean, somebody removed this young man's organs. Somebody's lying.
Well, they said that there was an investigation. You'll remember that we reported on this show back in early October that when Kendrick Johnson's body was exhumed for that second autopsy, his organs were not with the body. And that started this investigation 3 months ago. And I want to remind people which each side says. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation, which did the first autopsy, says they put the organs back into Kendrick Johnson's body, closed the body, sent it to Harrington Funeral Home. The funeral home says the organs never came with the body, but they take it a step further. The funeral home says that GBI, Georgia Bureau of Investigation, discarded the organs because they were destroyed through some natural process that Harrington still has not explained. But late today, we now have a copy of this letter that was sent to the Johnsons. It's from the Funeral Services Board. Only CNN has it. And I want to read just the line in the conclusion here. The board has exhausted all available investigative avenues at its disposal, and no determination could be made whether the organs were transferred to the funeral establishment with the body. There was this 3-month investigation, which by law is secret and behind closed doors. They just, at the end of the investigation, come out with what the decision is. And in this case, no action.
Well, I mean, the body was also stuffed with newspaper. So, I mean, again, somebody's lying. Either somebody who did the original autopsy didn't include the organs in the body, or there's someone at the funeral home did something with the organs and stuffed it with newspaper. I mean, somebody's not telling the truth.
Well, the funeral home here has never denied stuffing the body with newspaper, although we spoke with leaders of the industry at Mortuary Sciences, and they say either it's something they've never heard of or it's something that's not in line with standard practices. Now, the manager and the owner of Harrington Funeral Home, Antonio Harrington, would not speak with us on camera, but he allowed his attorney, Roy Copeland, to speak with us. And in the defense of the funeral home stuffing the cavity with newspaper, he cited a 25-year-old guide for embalming in which it suggests that when the organs are absent, you use sawdust or cotton. Now, that's a 25-year-old version. A more recent version got rid of sawdust. But here's my exchange in the months since this has come to light with that attorney, Roy Copeland. Watch.
I'm told we don't have that exchange. So
let me tell you what he said, though, because I have it here. Again, the book says either cotton or sawdust, and I highlight that newspaper is not one of them. He says it's absolutely not one of them, nor is it precluded as one type of foreign substance that may be introduced into a body for purposes of building up for display. Essentially, it doesn't say we can't use newspaper. And that's what the state says. It's not best practices, but it's not a violation. Again, with the newspaper, no action from the state.
So again, at the end of this investigation, in addition to his family not knowing how he died or why he died, they just got to accept the fact that somebody took out his organs and did away with them, even though they maybe had some relevance to the cause of death, and they're not going to get any more answers on that.
Well, you know, we spoke with several former members of the FBI and asked, well, is it possible that there could be a third autopsy? You've got the competing ones from the state and the independent pathologist. Would the FBI want their own? It was possible. But now, without the lungs that would have actually showed some evidence of positional asphyxia, which was the diagnosis from the state, or the tissue from the jaw, which was the diagnosis of blunt force trauma to the neck from the independent pathologist, it's no point in exhuming his body for a second time for that third autopsy. They'll have to rely on the reports and the photographs and the slides from those two pathologists.
What's up, Graveyard Shift family? So I am here at the Sunset Hill Cemetery in Valdosta, Georgia. Now,
Now, y'all, that was sad. That's some sad shit. You're going to take the young man organs out of his body, didn't tell his mother. The mother did not request for y'all to do that to her son. Okay? She didn't get justice for her son since 2013. She's still fighting for justice. She always posts every now and then on her social media site, on Facebook. She is suing. She just put in for a lawsuit. I think it was August of this year. So she haven't got any money yet. This is just a sad situation. You know what I'm saying? It's sad how you have to sit out here and fight for justice for one of your children when you know they have been unalive, you know, in a wrong way, you know. And these people, these boys didn't get and didn't go to jail, did not get charged due to who their dad was. And the mom knows that, and she's still fighting. But this guy here, he's at the gravesite, y'all, and he's going to have a conversation. I want y'all to see it because I ain't going to tell you. With him. He's going to set something up on his gravesite, and he's going to talk to him. And I want y'all to see the things that he's going to say back to him. Now, you know, I don't know if y'all believe in this type of stuff or not, child. I'm just showing y'all what I got here, okay? So let's go. And hello to everybody coming in the chat. Auntie Pimo, I see you. Thank you so much for timing in. I appreciate you, love.
This is the part that you typically don't see when I shoot these shifts, because it's just typically the hardest part, which is I always talk about finding the resting area of the person that's resting. So Kendrick Johnson is buried somewhere out there. So the information that I do have is a picture I have of his mother standing behind his headstone with seemingly a tree near her, and in the background it looks like maybe a building with some sort of like shingled roof. So my goal was to just try to match the positioning of that building and that tree to see if I can kind of sort of maybe find his resting area. So in doing so, I found what seems to be the shingled building. It seemed to be a road that she was standing next to and a lining of trees. So I'm assuming with those three landmarks, it would be somewhere over here. So that's where we're walking to now. Now, we are walking to go speak to Mr. Kendrick Johnson. But before we start, I must say, and I must give a disclaimer. Yes, I, Dalen Spratt, would love to speak to Kendrick Johnson right now. But that does not mean that we will speak to Kendrick Johnson. I just got to give you a disclaimer, man. Hey, man, listen. Got to give you a disclaimer. Got to give you a disclaimer, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of people have been getting sued in regards to this Kendrick case. And as bad as I want to, you know, just I guess I don't know my intentions. I guess I don't know what my intentions are, what I want to get out of this conversation, because I'm not trying to be a vigilante. I'm not trying to be a crime solver. I'm not trying to be that. My whole objective is just to give a voice to those who seem to be voiceless. And that are those people that are resting on the other side. So it's really just what they want to say. So I don't know. So I don't know what that person may want to say. But it's just my job to ask questions and listen, y'all. So I say that to say, this is for entertainment only. Do not sue your boy. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know what they about to say. I am just a brother holding a spirit box. That is it, y'all. That is it. Nothing more, nothing less. A brother holding a spirit box who's asking questions. Please, I am not accusing anybody of anything. I am just going based off the story that I have researched and that I have heard. So, with all that being said, let's try to find Kendrick. So this seems to be in the background, the building that's in that photo. This seems to be a road, and this seems to be the tree line. So I would assume it's walking this tree line to find Mr. Johnson. But y'all, that's my biggest concern and my biggest fear is just we are dabbling with the unknown right now. And this case is very much so still going on with the family and with people. And to be honest, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, y'all. This is the inner dialogue that I'm having, and I'm just bringing y'all along with me. Usually, as I'm walking, searching, I wouldn't be even having the camera rolling, but I don't even know if I'm gonna use this footage, so but whatever. But my point is, this is what makes me nervous about what we're doing. Is I just don't want the responsibility of answers being given through me. You feel me? Some car coming. Oh no. Yeah. How you doing? Here's that same tree line. Tree. Headstone.
And y'all, I just want to say this. This part was spooky to me. I'll see if y'all catch on to it. But I don't know. It was a lady that was in this gravesite, y'all. I don't know. I didn't get a good feeling of her. That the lady that he's going to show y'all, maybe y'all can tell me how y'all feel about her. I just didn't get a good feeling of her. Her energy wasn't good for me. Oh, shoot. I got to get it off mute.
Building in the background. And I'm assuming these tire tracks are from people coming here to visit because they literally come straight to Kendrick's resting area right here. So I'm assuming all the times that they had to come exhume, like maybe that's why all this ground is just like right here by his resting area. It seems to be just disturbed. Like you have your pavement, then it's just all of this here, and it's more pavement. This is Kendrick Johnson. It just sucks that they literally had to exhume his body like 2 or 3 times. So this ground has been disturbed. You can tell, like the ground is softer, like there's no grass really. You can just tell that ground here has been disturbed a few times. Look at the ring. Just the color of dirt around it. Like you can just tell.
You can tell that plot was a lot of money, though.
That
was a lot of money there.
Kendrick Johnson. Let's set up. All right, Graveyard Shift family. We are
y'all
here
watch
at
this
the
lady. There's gonna be a lady that coming in over here.
The young man, Kendrick KJ Johnson. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. You ever just get one of those circumstances where it just feels like everything is trying to stop you from doing something? It's like the speaker stops working now. It's not connecting to the iPad. So I want you to be able to hear. So I'm gonna have to do this session a little bit differently. It's windy out here. Kendrick just deserves literally every bit of effort that we can give to have this conversation. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to step out of frame and have the iPad speaker right next to the microphone so you can hear the responses. So you'll probably just hear my questioning, but you'll get to see Kendrick, the clouds moving by, and just the scenery, but you might not see me as much in the questioning. But what I want to also do is I want to introduce the REM pod, y'all. I want to introduce the REM pod. Yeah, you just never know. You just never know. You just never know. So I'm going to place this REM pod out here on Kendrick's stone. And if he's here, it just provides another way that we can, communicate with them, just in case the REM pod isn't doing enough. Now, again, as I'm setting up, I have to set a disclaimer. I usually don't do videos like this with people who are freshly entered or cases are still ongoing, just because I don't know how it'll be received by the family, by the loved ones. But for some reason, I've been compelled to try to speak to Kendrick. I've been received a lot of emails in regards to his story. I've been following his story for years. I just never thought I would have the opportunity to come visit. So in my mind, I would love to connect with Kendrick and just, have a conversation with him and see his perspective. But in my disclaimer for the channel, this is solely for entertainment. I am not saying I am communicating with Kendrick. It could be anybody or anything or nothing at all. Kendrick, my name is David. And what I do is I come to resting communities and I try to speak to those who may not have been spoken to in a very long time, man. I've read your story, man. I'm very familiar with it. I've heard the interviews. I've seen your parents speaking on you. Man, it's been a fight that's been going on since 2013, brother. The world just wants to know what happened to you. Very few people know, or a lot of people know, and they're just doing very well at covering it up. But there's a big conspiracy, Kendrick, and your family wants to know, man. Was it an accident, or were you harmed? That's where we want to go with this story. We want to know what happened. Feel free to speak to us. I'm going to put this little machine on top of your headstone, and all you have to do is put your energy anywhere around this antenna, and it will sound off, and it will let me know that you're here, and you can communicate with me. Like if I ask you a question, like, hey, Kendrick, are you here? You can literally come anywhere around this antenna, and it will light up, and that will let me know that you're here. So, I mean, we can try that right now just to see if it works. Kendrick, are you here with me? Yeah, let's put it a little bit closer. All right, Kendrick. Are you here with me, brother? Again, all you have to do is touch the antenna on this device.
Okay, y'all, I made it big because he's going to put some stuff up on the screen, and I want y'all to see it.
It just lets me know that you are here and present. Kendrick, can you light up the machine for me?
So if anyone come backstage, I'm not going to be able to see you right now.
Okay.
You want to let me know you're coming up.
I'm going to leave it here respectfully. It's nothing more than a battery with a casing and an antenna. So it's not disrespectful at all. Again, it just lets me know that you're here. And to the family of Kendrick, if this video comes across your desk, please know that I come in peace, love, and respect. I know y'all want answers, and I do too. This is just the only thing that I know that I can do to maybe try to assist. But it is for entertainment purposes only, just in case anybody out there want to get frisky on the lawsuits. But nah, to the Johnson family again, this is my shot at helping. So Kendrick, again, you can speak to me two ways, through this and through this iPad. While the wind isn't blowing as much. Let me get over here. All right. Kendrick, my name is Dalen. Are you here with me?
Y'all can read the screen. That's why I made it big.
Did it say Tuesday? Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, August the 6th. Okay. Can you tell me your name, please? Rosemary. So Rosemary and Shauna are here, two of our guys. Okay. Kendrick, are you here? Hold on. My bad, y'all. That lady that just walked by, this lady that was in the car. I don't know if she came here to see Kendrick or someone else.
I told y'all, she weird. That lady was weird to me.
I'm gonna let her do my thing. I'm gonna keep doing mine.
Y'all watch the lady.
Okay,
she
can I
just
please
weird.
speak to Kendrick?
Hey, Mr. Sanders.
Okay. I'm gonna ask one more time. Kendrick, are you here? Okay. Kendrick, why don't you touch the light on the machine that I have on your headstone? Can you touch it for me?
Mr. Sanders, just the guy that they unalived him in 2013 in the school, and the mother never got justice.
Okay. Well, if you feel like doing it at any point, feel free.
In Georgia, this happened in Georgia.
Okay. So Kendrick, everybody wants to know, man. Do you remember what happened to you that day at school? Yeah, tragic. Very much so. Was it an accident? No.
No.
Can you tell me what happened that day? Did you have an altercation with anyone? It sounded like you said you fell and you hit your head on something. You hit your head on some stairs. And then what happened? So how'd you fall and hit your head on the stairs? You said people you were cool with? Y'all, the REM pod's going off. Did y'all hear the REM pod going off? It's lighting up.
Somebody explain to Mr. Sanders what's going on, because I don't want to keep talking. I want y'all to hear it.
Please?
Somebody let Mr. Sanders know in the chat what's going on for me, please. I appreciate it.
This lady, let me see. Dang, why is she coming right now, y'all? We was having a good conversation.
I don't know. That lady looked kind of suspicious.
I'm gonna leave the camera rolling. But yeah. ma'am. You're fine. How you doing today? Good. Do y'all see it? Can y'all hear it going on? See it going on? It's really blowing down. You know it's not the wind that made the rim pod go off, y'all. As soon as that woman got right next to us, the rim pod. Oh, let me let the wind die down. There we go. Can y'all hear that? That's the rim pod going off. It's not the wind. The wind would be making it go off consistently if it was the wind. Kendrick, can you make it go off one more time for me, buddy? It's lighting up. Yeah, but can you make it? The wind.
Trying to wait till the wind calm down.
Whoa. Okay. Try to let this wind die down, y'all. Kendrick, do you know that lady? She seemed to be hanging around your resting area. Does she come here often? Y'all, we was getting something good. We was almost there. Hold on, I'm trying to let the wind die down so we can get back to it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's get to it. Let's get back to it. So Kendrick, we was at a very interesting point in the conversation. You started speaking to us through the rim pod as well. So what happened? So do you know who hurt you? So you said you fell and hit your head on the stairs. Was it an accident? You said play? Who was involved with the accident? Can you tell me the name of the person you were playing with? Rim pod going off. But look, the lady's right there. Every time that lady gets on like the same plane as him, the rim pod goes off. It's going off now. It's going off. It's going off. It's going off. It's going off. And the wind just stopped. It's not the wind, y'all. See? No wind and it's going off. Kendrick, thank you. But that lady's right there. What does that mean? All right, family. I don't know what that means. But let's get back to it. So Kendrick, were you indeed fighting or were you playing? Thank you, Kendrick, for making the REM pod go off. You figured it out, huh? Can you cut it off? Thank you, buddy. Cut it back on. He was like, no, you wanted me to figure it out. I figured it out. Y'all, every time it goes off, that lady's right there. Every time. What does that mean? What does that mean? Do y'all hear that? All right, Kendrick, can you cut it off, please? Cut off. Thank you. Kendrick. All right, buddy. I would love to finish the conversation. Can we cut off the REM pod one more time, please? Thank you. All right. Now, if you just want double Kendrick. Oh, you really going off now, buddy. Okay, I just got a couple more questions, man. You sound like you really got something you want to say. I would love to hear. Thank you. I would love to hear from you. All right, Kendrick. The world just needs to know, like, so that were you accidentally playing with someone and got hurt? Or were you really defending yourself and got hurt? Were you defending yourself? Yeah. Yep. REM pod going off. Can you tell me how many people were you defending yourself against? Can you tell me the name of the person that you were fighting? Do you know the name of the person you were fighting? You said he's there? The REM pod's going on. There was a struggle? Who were you struggling with?
Both. Ooh. And it was two boys, two brothers.
Everywhere. Somebody's parents? What about his parents? My bad, y'all trying to blow a big ant off the camera. So you said something about one of their parents? What did his parent do? He said he played a good cop? So do you feel like what happened to you was covered up?
It is.
So who was involved in the cover-up? So you said the family? Dirty man. So what is something that we should look at to figure this case out? Is there any evidence that we should look at again?
Yep.
Something about the blood.
A drop of blood out. Jesus. 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 Y'all see this?
So were you fighting and you fell and hit your head? So how did you get inside the mat? People said that you went inside the mat to get your shoe. You crawled down in there yourself. You said, you kidding me? Okay, so how did you get inside the mat? Hey KJ, can you cut the rim pod off, please? Thank you. But how did you get inside of the mat? Either you fell in there or someone wrapped you up in it. Okay. Can you stop the rim pod, please? Thank you. So what would you like to see happen in your case? Okay. Kendrick, do you like talking through this app and through this rim pod on your headstone? You said you like touching it? Can you make it go off one more time then? He got it going off just like that, y'all. Come on, how do you like debate that? Thank you, Kendrick. Can you stop it for me, buddy? Thank you. So while I got you, Kendrick. Yeah, the weight is going. I really hope that y'all can hear this rip pod going off. Like when it's windy and when it's not windy. So you know that like somebody's manipulating it. And it's not me. I'm way over here, y'all. Your boy's sitting down over here. I'm doing this interview off camera style. But Kendrick, before I leave, man, before I get up out of here, I would just love a definitive name. Do you know the name of the person or people that hurt you? If you want to give me a name, I'm listening. Kendrick, Do you have a message for your family? You said always miss me. How do you feel about your family constantly fighting for your justice? So you cool with it? Are you tired of being dug up? Hey man, Kendrick, man, you got a loving family, brother. They not gonna stop till the world is done right by you, man. Kendrick, bro, I appreciate you coming through, man. Is there anything you would like to say before we leave? Do you want to see justice to the people that harmed you? Said nobody can. Why do you feel like nobody can give you justice? Sound like you said they'll see you soon. Yep. But again, I'm just gonna say one more time, just for clarity. Were you harmed in that gym? Did someone? Rim pod went right off. So it was not an accident. All right, Kendrick, can you cut off the rim pod, please? Thank you. So it was not an accident, right? And one last time, I know I've asked you a few times, but I just want to make sure I can go back and hear correctly. Can you tell me the name of the person that hurt you? Okay. Well, Kendrick, I appreciate your time, brother. Love, love, love. Graveyard sit down. I don't know. That's interesting. What do you gather from this shift? I know it's windy. I'm going to try to block out the wind as much as I can. I hope you can hear the responses with the REM pod. But it seemed like the REM pod was corresponding with the questioning. Like when I got to asking about who did it, it started kicking up. When I asked Kendrick, could he cut the REM pod on? He cut it on. My nose is getting stopped up now. When I asked, could he cut it off? The REM pod cut off. Again, we don't know 100% who we're talking to. We would love to think that we were talking to Kendrick, but again, we don't know. Based on the story and based on the interview, what do you guys think? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think we were contacting Kendrick? Do you think he was responding to us? Is there any validity to the RIM pod? What do you think of the responses that we got in this video? I know I might have missed a lot because of the wind, but I'm gonna go back and listen with my ear pods on and see what I might have missed. It seems like we were getting pretty direct responses, y'all. And I just want to know, how did y'all interpret it? It seems like he was saying some people that were once friends or something, I don't know, they were fighting, horseplaying around maybe, and I guess maybe he hit his head on the stairs and someone's family covered it up or something like that. I don't know. Does that sound about right with y'all got, or did I make that up? Let me know, family, in the comment section. This is the Graveyard Shift. I'm Dalen Spratt, and that was the Kendrick Johnson story. Love, love, love. Catch you next time.
Hold on.
Two sons of an FBI agent are describing raids on their residences in recent weeks in connection with an investigation into the death of a Valdosta high school student found rolled up in a gym mat. And their mother says they have not spoken to prosecutors, police, or the grand jury. But now they've talked to Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie. Mark live in DeKalb County with excerpts from those interviews that are new since 5. Mark.
That's right. We are live outside the Atlanta field office of the FBI. We are told that is where the father of Brian and Brandon Bell was assigned, though he worked out of Valdosta. But it was another federal agency that apparently showed up at his son's residences recently.
This is where they knocked the morning of around 5 a.m. You can see the scuff marks from the shoes as the U.S. Marshals knocked.
I was laying in bed. I got a bang on my door.
Tactical gear?
Yes, sir, to the nth degree.
They were just like, it's about the Kendrick Johnson case, the ongoing Kendrick Johnson investigation.
Brandon Bell says what he and brother Brian Bell woke up to in two different rental places July 21st was worse than a bad dream. Deputy U.S. Marshal serving search warrants in connection with the mysterious death of Kendrick Johnson at Lowndes High School in 2013.
I was just really shocked.
I broke down and cried.
I really had no reason in my head why they would be here.
It just keeps on getting worse.
One might imagine Kendrick Johnson's mom feels like she's in a nightmare that won't end.
Kendrick gives me strength. You know, he was our baby. He was my son.
The Lowndes County Sheriff says after a thorough investigation, his office agrees with the state medical examiner that Johnson's death was an accident due to positional asphyxia, that he wedged himself in a rolled-up gym mat trying to reach a shoe and could not get out.
I would imagine practically every one of your viewers sat scratching their head.
And a lawsuit by Johnson's parents alleges a group including the Bell brothers, sons of an FBI agent, violently assaulted their son, leading to his death.
My only angle is to find justice for my son.
But the Bell's civil attorneys, Patrick O'Connor and Bryce Ladson, say the July 21st search warrants sought text messages, emails, and the like relevant to alleged witness tampering and obstruction of justice.
Is it possible you were involved in any witness tampering or obstruction?
No, sir. In no possible way whatsoever.
Have you obstructed justice in any way?
No.
Have you tampered with any witnesses, tried to influence anybody, tried to stop somebody from talking in the Kendrick Johnson investigation?
No.
Where our viewers can look in your eyes. Did you have anything to do with the death of Kendrick Johnson?
No, sir. Nor me or my family had anything to do with his death.
Both Bells maintain they have rock-solid alibis.
Where were you?
I was in class.
Videos, pictures, and theories abound online about what happened, some involving school surveillance video. We talked to Brandon Bell about his appearance.
I was changing clothes before I had to leave for the wrestling tournament that we were going to. And I went in there to check my weight the first time. I changed, and then the shirt that was assumed to have blood on it that they had circled and said blood, it actually said RLX. It's a type of polo.
How's it feel to get your side out?
Great. Because I finally, we've just been sitting here. Not just letting everybody else talk. You know, it's our time to talk.
Now, a March 2013 document in the file suggests an attorney told the sheriff's office that after consulting with the father of Brian and Brandon Bell, he advised them not to make a statement. We are posting extensive raw video at WSBTV.com, and tomorrow on Channel 2 Action News at 5, video identified as a raid on the home of FBI agent Rick Bell, and what his wife has to say about whether the level of force on display was appropriate under the circumstances. Remember, that's tomorrow on Channel 2 Action News at 5. Reporting live outside FBI headquarters in DeKalb County, Mark Winnick, Channel 2 Action News.
More now of our exclusive investigation into the death of Kendrick Johnson, specifically what school surveillance video can tell us about how he died and what's missing from it. Again, here's Victor Blackwell.
CNN has hired Grant Fredericks and his team at Forensic Video Solutions to analyze the hundreds of hours of surveillance from Lowndes High School. Although he does not believe the jumpy video is the result of editing, he says there are some other major problems.
Those files are not original files. They're not something that an investigator should rely on for the truth of the video. They've been altered in a number of ways, primarily in image quality, and likely in dropped information loss. There are also a number of files that are corrupted because they've not been processed correctly and they're not playable. So I can't say why they were done that way, but they were not done correctly and they were not done thoroughly. So we're missing information.
Frederick says that's likely due to how investigators acquired the surveillance video.
Right now, what they've done is
they
they
edit
have
some videos
left
out,
it up
y'all.
to the school district to define what it is they want to provide the police. And I think that probably is a mistake.
According to Lowndes County Sheriff's Office incident reports, a detective watched a portion of the surveillance video the day Kendrick Johnson was found. Then he asked the school board's information technology worker for a copy of the surveillance video for the entire wing of the school with the old gym for the last 48 hours. 5 days later, that IT worker provided a hard drive, and according to the incident report, the detective verified it contained the requested surveillance video.
So the investigator's responsibility is to acquire the entire digital video recording system and then have their staff define what they want to obtain. You don't want somebody who might be party to the responsibility to make the decision as to what they provide the police.
And after hours of analysis, Fredericks questions whether Lowndes County Schools provided all of the surveillance video from the old gym to investigators.
There is a whole of time where none of the cameras provide any record that I've been provided.
Fredericks has all the camera angles and all the video released by the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office.
There are 4 cameras in the gym that records motion from when the lights turn on in the morning until when the lights are turned off at night, except for the area of interest.
The moments before Kendrick Johnson enters the gym. Look at what happens to the recordings from these 4 cameras in the gym. The time is recorded with the video. The first camera captures images from the start of the day until 12:04 p.m. Then nothing. It picks up again at 1:09 p.m.
They edited.
There's consistent surveillance from the second camera until 11:05 a.m. Then it stops and picks up again more than 2 hours later at 1:15 p.m. The third camera also drops at 11:05 a.m. It picks up again at 1:16 p.m. And from the final camera, there's surveillance until 12:04 p.m., no recording for more than an hour, then it picks up again at 1:09 p.m.
I would absolutely expect there to be some record of that activity, and we don't have any here.
Here's why Fredericks would have expected the motion-activated system to record during that time. During that hour and 5 minutes, several students are seen walking into and out of the old gym from the surveillance camera just outside the gym door. We count 7 male students, and 3 of them walk into the gym within 3 minutes prior to Kendrick Johnson walking in.
I can't tell you whether there was no information recorded in the digital video system, or whether somebody made an error and didn't capture it, or whether somebody just didn't provide it.
When surveillance in the gym resumes at 1:09, we see just these few frames of Kendrick Johnson running in the gym. Here's that moment from all of the cameras in the gym, although there's a record from only 2, and the camera just outside the door. Notice the hall camera timestamp appears to be 10 minutes behind, and there's no confirmation either time matches the exact time of day. It is the last time his image is captured on video. For the next hour, there are multiple gaps in the video surveillance in the gym.
And that is crucial.
Hear what they
It's a
said?
really
It's
important time.
gaps.
Well,
They
it
edit
really
stuff
is
out.
the only option to answer the question.
It's
Really
like
what
they did
happened.
the
And there's
Kanika
no
Jenkins
video
case.
showing the initial discovery of a body in the gym. The next time we see Kendrick Johnson is the following day when he's being wheeled out of the gym in a body bag.
Do you believe it's a coincidence that that time period in the gym is missing?
Oh boy. Investigators are always suspicious and should be suspicious. And it's suspicious that that time period is not there. So yes, I would be suspicious. And until I have the digital video system in my hand, until I can say, or an investigator can say, everything is intact, this was what's recorded, I would still be highly suspicious of this.
So after fighting for months on a city street corner and in the county courthouse to get the surveillance video, Kendrick Johnson's parents still do not know who was in the gym before Kendrick ran in, nor who, if anyone, was there or what happened in those moments after.
Victor Blackwell joins us now. So what's the school district and the sheriff's department saying?
Well, Anderson, we sent a long list of questions to both an attorney for the sheriff's office and an attorney for the Lowndes County School District. Well, we have not received an answer to our questions from the attorney for the sheriff's office, but we have received a response from the attorney for the school district. No comment. Although that attorney has said that he will make the original hard drive available to the court. And of course, the Johnsons want to make sure that all the information from the school's hard drive was then given to the sheriff's office, which they hope eventually was all passed on to them. And of course, we'll find that out. Anderson?
Authorities ruled his death a freak accident, but his parents believe he was murdered. Fox 5's Deidre Dukes is live at the Richard Russell Federal Building in downtown Atlanta this afternoon with these newest developments. Deidre.
And the Johnsons making appearance here today with their attorney. They have filed federal lawsuit against the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office and the GBI. They do believe their son was murdered and that the law enforcement agencies are part of a cover-up.
Absolutely.
We're going to continue to keep fighting for Kendrick because his life matters.
10 years after his death, Kendrick Johnson's parents remain convinced their son was murdered.
We live there. We know how this town is. We know how they'll lie. We know how they'll cover up for one another.
Kenneth and Jackie Johnson allege that Kendrick's classmates killed their son, and law enforcement and school officials covered up the crime in January of 2013. Classmates at Lowndes High School in Valdosta found the 17-year-old's body inside an upright mat. Investigators concluded he died in a freak accident, but Johnson's parents say someone killed him. On Tuesday, the Johnsons, joined by their attorney, filed a federal lawsuit against the GBI and Lowndes County Sheriff's Office. Last year, Lowndes County Sheriff Ashley Polk released a synopsis of the case file, saying that investigators have continued to believe the teen's death was accidental and there was no foul play.
All the evidence that they collected contradicts both the cause of death on the death certificate as well as the synopsis.
The Johnson family disputes the sheriff's conclusions and call the situation a cover-up. As part of the new $1 million lawsuit, they hope to address what they call the materially false information in Polk's summary.
What the Johnsons found was that there was materially false information in that synopsis that could have only come from the medical examiner who invented this narrative. And we say invented because there's no evidence to support it.
And we heard from a GBI spokesperson this afternoon responding to the lawsuit, saying that the GBI medical examiner performed a thorough autopsy in this case and that the agency stands by its initial findings. I also reached out to the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office, and we have not heard back. That's the latest here in downtown Atlanta. Deidre Dukes, Fox 5 News.
All right, we'll see if this lawsuit leads to any answers for this family. Deidre, thanks so much.
Okay, y'all, that was that. So let me know what y'all think about this. What do y'all think? Like, this is sad. I mean, this been since 20. Hold on, y'all. Go ahead. Y'all can talk to me. I'm just looking for something. This been since 2013, y'all, and she have not got justice for her son at all. And I just hate it. And over the weekend, y'all, I went back up and looked up his case. I went back. I don't know what made me do it, but I went back And I looked up his case, and I said, oh my God, his family still have not got justice. So I said, well, let me bring some awareness to people about his case, because we know Ramika needs justice too. We know that, honey. They both do, and this is so sad. That's so sad. I mean, they took the baby organs out. The mother didn't know anything about it. Like it's a cover up. The cameras ain't showing much. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. It definitely was a cover up. I can tell you that now. I definitely do believe that. I definitely do believe it was the cover up. No doubt about it. I'm just trying to find this other one. Let me see. Yeah, it definitely was a cover up. So we're gonna try to.
Opioid addiction gets between you and what you love. Once monthly Sublocade may help you move forward.
But one thing about this mother I like, she definitely keep his name alive on her channel. I give her that. She definitely do keep her son name alive. And I hope she get everything and I know you know what, y'all, I know that the money is not going to bring back her son. Maybe she's born. Right? We know that, right? But at least she can get some type of justice somewhere. But I know the real justice that this lady wants. She wants justice, from the court system. That's the justice that she wants from the court system. And I don't blame her. And I hope she do whatever she can to get it, because she deserve it. Just like I remember this case, Miss D. Yeah, I looked up this case over the weekend. Something told me to look it up, and I looked it up, and I said, "Oh my God, this family never got justice." Because I had stopped following the story, but I remember when the story took place. But I thought she had got justice for her son, because, like I said, I had stopped covering it. I mean, I stopped, following the story. But when I looked it up the weekend, I seen that, she still didn't get it. And I said, well, let me bring some awareness on my platform about, her son, and what do y'all think about the reading? What do y'all think about the reading from the guy at the gravesite? Hey, Auntie Jean, what's going on? Auntie Jean, can you hear me? Wait, I got Auntie Jean up here twice. What's going on with Auntie Jean? Auntie Jean, can you hear me? Hello? Because I got you up here twice, Auntie. What's going on? You might have to drop back and come back, because I got you up here twice. So let me see. I'm going to drop one of yours, because I don't know why you up here twice. Can you hear me? Hello? Auntie. Hey, Latte. So, Roy G, that reading was on point. Yes, I feel like it was too. I definitely feel like, Auntie, Jean, drop down and come back up, because you up here 3 times. So,
really?
Okay, you good now.
Okay.
You good? Okay, you good now. You was up here 3 times. I'm like, what the hell?
Listen, I am so glad you're covering this, girl. I saw that documentary on Tubi, Finding Kendrick Johnson. Girl, I was shocked. But you know what? I don't care when nobody said them boys killed that, and the daddy had something to do with it. Because they said, because the dad is FBI, I don't think this case gonna ever be solved unless something happened to their dad. I really don't.
You know why? You know why, right?
Because you're an FBI agent.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe every spick of evidence was covered up. Even y'all heard what the investigator just said. it was pieces missing out of the cameras.
And you know, they had a solid witness that came forward. And do you know they don't know where that person is now to this day?
Nope. And you know what? And let's say this. The person could be afraid because of who their father is. So they had to go in hiding. And once they found out who the father was, they was never going to testify no more.
No, they was going to testify. I believe the father had something to do with that boy missing. He either paid him to go away or...
That's what I'm saying. When he found out who that father was, it was no longer anymore.
That's right. And do you also know on that documentary, they talk about there's also a lady that killed her husband. She was pregnant, and a group of white men hung her up and beat that child out of her. She was pregnant. That baby fell out of her in that same town. Yep. They talk about how prejudiced they are.
Wow.
Yeah.
Took the organs out of the boy body.
Yep.
And the mother would have never known the organs was missing if she didn't do her own autopsy.
That's right.
The mother paid a private investigator to do her own autopsy on her son. And that's when she found out her son organs was gone. And let me tell you something, that was a number God.
That's right.
That was nothing but God.
And that autopsy the one that got to do that autopsy, he still did the autopsy and found out there was a blood force interest. It was something about his veins or something where it was cut off. But baby, they also showed the picture of him, how he was beat up. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I seen the picture.
Oh my God.
I just didn't want to put it up because in the respect of the family.
It reminds me of what's his name? That little boy that was beat up from the white men's years ago. That his mother showed him in the casket.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
Oh, yes, you do. Where he was supposed to have whistled at a white woman or whatever, and the men came to the grandfather's house. Emmett Till. That picture reminded me of Emmett Till. I know you know Emmett Till.
Yeah, I probably got to think about it. Oh, Lord have mercy. This is why we have to check everything so they don't, and I guess the mothers just didn't even know, like, but God do things for a reason. And she sued for what, $1 million, I think they said she sued for.
Yep.
Okay, so who is she suing? The police department, right?
I think the school and police department, because that school needs to be for real. Because them cameras, you can't tell me.
If she ain't suing that school, listen, they wouldn't even let her, y'all, have a memorial there for her son.
Right.
Because you know why? Now, the only reason she would have been able to have a memorial there for her son, if the mother wouldn't have started putting her thinking cap on and said the school did this. Now, the mother would have went along with what they wanted her to go along with. That was an accident. They would have gave her, oh my God, baby, they'd have been there for her. They would let her have the candlelight there, everything. But being that the mother wasn't stupid like they wanted her to be, they didn't want to have none of that stuff in the school.
And you know, her and her husband went to jail because they was boycotting the police station or whatever because they wanted some justice. And put them in jail. Man, please. These people crazy.
Yes, they is.
Girl, I'm so glad you covered this story. Man, it's such a
Auntie, I don't know what it was, but over the days that I was off, that boy just clicked in my mind from somewhere. I don't know what it was. And some said, look him up. And I did.
That was God.
And I looked him up. And I said, this family never got justice for this boy.
And, it's really sad that
the boy dad took the footage. I believe that.
That should have went national. That case should have went national.
Yes.
If anybody should have been marching, they should have been marching by Kendrick Johnson.
Yeah, that was sad. It's a lot of cases out here that families need to, get justice for. They do.
Yep.
And that's why I like covering stuff. You know, I'm still gonna keep Ramika's name alive.
Right.
You know, but I have to, you know, I discover other footage in a mix of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then the fact that the daddy gonna call him and tell him that he don't think that was a fair fight for him to come over their house for him to fight. Man, please.
Now, from what I'm getting, this happened over a girl.
Yep. It was over a girl.
Go to their school.
Yep. And the girl told what that they did that, but then they shut her up too.
Yes, they did. Shut her down. Yes, they did.
Yeah.
The girl came and told what happened. Oh, yes, she did. We just said that. Yep. The girl did.
Yep.
The girl did.
And see, he was really, his little feelings was hurt because he started a fight with Kendrick on a bus, and Kendrick whooped his tail. And that's when the father was telling me it wasn't a fair fight to come back and fight again. And see, he had been picking on Kendrick all that long and think that Kendrick.
Well, wait a minute. Is the father still in law enforcement?
Yeah. No, he's not in. He's not. He ex. Whatever he was ex. He was an ex FBI agent.
Okay.
But that don't make no difference. Honey. My brother's ex, and he still do different stuff. Don't make no difference.
You know, I would do to say that, girl. You just don't know my story. Yes. But anyway, I already know. I already know, baby. I have dealt with law enforcement, so I know how they work. So none of this stuff is not a surprise to me at all. I just never told my whole story. But I know. Trust me and believe me, I know.
But like I said, that mama's fighting, baby. She fighting for her baby.
Yeah, she fighting hard. And she got my support. I'm gonna fight with her. You know, I got some more things I'm gonna cover on him. It's just sad.
That's right. And they wouldn't even let them see this body. I think the sister, or they showed the sister a picture or something. I mean, it just, for one thing, why would he go to the back of the rug, put his shoes in the rug that's in the very back? That's questionable right there.
There you go.
Around all the others, he put in the very back one. That's where they find him. And it ain't no way the way he was going for no shoe, and the shoe was right there by his legs in the carpet. So why would he be going for a shoe, and the shoe is laying right there by, man? On that on Tubi, finding Kendrick, baby, honey, they reveal a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for it. Yeah, because I followed the mama on Facebook. Did you follow the mama?
No, I need to.
Yeah. I don't even know if one of my moms in here know the mother channel. Do anybody here know the mama channel? Damn, Shay not in here today. So I could have got Shay to drop in case anybody.
She actually have a channel, D?
Huh?
She actually have a channel?
The mother have a Facebook channel. Yeah, she go live. I mean, she posts stuff all the time.
Oh, okay.
You got Facebook?
Oh,
okay.
I'm gonna look for her.
I'm gonna check 1 second. Okay. Somebody said Ramika said she gonna check.
Oh, okay.
So she gonna check and let me know. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know if you had Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah.
Jean, put your Facebook in the back chat for me.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do it before I get off, because every time I push something, I get.
Lord Jesus, you just get fucked up, don't you?
That's why I had 3 of them up there.
It started with an argument when Kendrick him and they was fighting on the school.
Yep.
At school. Oh yeah, they did say that.
On the bus. Yep.
Yeah.
But see, it was
mom comes.
Like he was picking on Kendrick because of that little girl.
Yeah. That is so sad. That's so sad. We gonna boy, I tell you, see, I always been covering stories like this. And Auntie in the chat can tell you, she been with me almost 4 years. She can tell you I always love to cover stories like this. You know, because sometimes people don't really know about stories. You know what I'm saying? And the other story I got for the day, this lady here, I think her brother got killed. But some of her story reminds me of that demon ass Holly.
Oh, really?
Yes. So this is, see, I try to keep Ramika's name alive with certain stuff, and I still have to do other commentary on top of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to help other families out also with keeping their family names alive also.
Right.
You know, but this one here remind me of that goddamn Holly. It was no good. Miss T. Jackson K. That's her channel? Jackson KJ Johnson? That's her channel?
That's probably is KJ because they got a lot of K's.
Okay. I just
Girl.
So this one here, I'm getting ready to let y'all hear. Y'all want to hear another one about this lady that, remember, she got some nasty ass ways like Holly, and she think that she should have got justice for killing her brother, but she didn't.
What? Okay.
Yeah. If y'all like to donate, y'all is welcome. So let me pull it up here.
Okay.
So y'all good. Okay, she said yes. Okay. I'm going to play it. Let me get it off the commercial. And anytime you want me to stop, Auntie, let me know.
Okay.
Maybe it's tourmaline.
Because I always say it to people on the panel just in case they got. Let me say.
What is this? Y'all, is that a beaver? Oh shit, it's something in there, y'all. Y'all, it's something in there.
Of other cases that's not in the public eye. Right.
Yo.
Absolutely.
It's something in that hole.
He at the
What
grave
is
site,
that?
y'all. He's scared.
Y'all see.
Stay ahead of
It is a
business
lot of
threats
cases
with
in the
24/7
public eye.
proactive
You're
network
absolutely
security from
right.
Optimum Business. Get secure fiber internet. Start.
Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna skip through some of this.
Yeah. I think this is the setup, y'all. So somebody's getting ready to move in. So to everybody resting here, y'all are about to have a new neighbor. So Miss Ann, Mr. Johnny, Miss Gloria, make sure y'all look out for whoever's coming in now. Y'all, I'm sure y'all remember how y'all's transition was. And I'm sure it just makes for a way easier transition if you have someone in your immediate neighborhood there to welcome you and kind of usher you through. And I could be making all of this up, but this is just how I feel when I'm inside of resting communities. I really feel like they're communities.
I
And
like
literally
him.
the
He's
people
so
next to you are
respectable.
your neighbors. And yeah, the same way you would, if someone moved into the house right next to you, you would go by and, you know, maybe bring them some cookies or some Kool-Aid or whatever, some sweet tea, whatever your flavor is, but just to welcome them in. So I just ask that everyone resting here just does the same for this new person that's coming. Love, love, love. All right, y'all, let's go meet up with our shifter. It is hot in Tennessee. Okay, I was just thinking as I'm walking over here to meet our shifter. Let's just say that was a groundhog, right? So you're telling me a groundhog digs in the ground in a cemetery? That's crazy. Like, how deep can they go? Like, do you feel like a groundhog could like go dig deep enough to where like it could potentially hit a coffin? That's insane.
That's something to think about.
Who is this?
Yeah. Right.
Mr. Stewart. What's up, brother? Your picture's twisted, man. You can't have you out here like that, my boy. Let me get you together. Your name is Dante? Mr. Stewart. Man, you was 26, Dante. Dante, a family man, a musical artist, a songwriter, an MVP athlete, basketball, boxing, football, track, and wrestling.
Oh.
Dang, Dante, what didn't you do, my boy? What didn't you do? The ghetto prophet. Lord, I'm writing this letter. Y'all, let's see if we can Google a Dante. I got you, Dante. I got you, my boy. We gonna get you straight. We gonna get you straight. We gonna get you straight, my boy. Let's see if we can Google a Dante Stewart. Maybe we can find some of his music. That would be really, really cool if we could find some of his music and post it maybe in the Facebook group or a link to it in the YouTube comments, y'all. Dante, my boy, I hope you resting well, man. It's been 25 years since you passed away.
Wow, he was so young.
Love, love, love. All right, family. Let's get to it.
Okay, y'all, this is the lady.
All right, Graveyard Shift family. As you can see, your shift leader is sweating up a storm. It is hot out here.
Yeah, it is.
It is hot.
Very hot.
But y'all, Miss Kiva has came out here in this hot sun today to meet us so we can help facilitate a conversation with one of her loved ones. So Miss Kiva, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Are you?
Yes, it's just a little hot.
It is a lot hot. So Miss Kiva, how'd you find out about the Graveyard Shift and what we do?
I came across your page, where your YouTube channel, just on their channel surfing, and it came up on my
like a little suggested feed.
Yeah, and I said, let me check this out. I'm very spiritual, so I believe like it's a past life.
Oh, you believe in past life?
Yes.
Really? Yes. Okay. Have you ever done any research into what you feel like your past life was?
No, but people always say I got an old soul.
Yeah.
At times. So.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm still trying to. I don't know. I'm still trying to come about my opinion on past lives. Because I've had multiple people, like mediums, come to me and tell me about my past life. And I've always felt connected to like certain time periods for some reason.
Right.
So the 1930s has always been like.
I love the 20s.
Yeah.
20s.
Yeah. So like Bonnie and Clyde and like all the Pretty Boy Floyd and Ma Barker, like all the bank robber gang, like all of that of the 1930s, that era, it's always just like, I don't know, it's been fascinating to me, like overly fascinating to me, even at a young age, almost like I felt like I was there. And I was always like wondering like, what if I was there? Like, what if I was out here robbing banks in 1930 and then came back in 1985 as your fearless shift leader, y'all? I could have been I could have been Bonnie Parker in 1933 when she passed away. That's crazy. So I don't know. But then I don't know. So what about religion-wise? Are you Christian? What's your religion?
I'm Christian, honey.
Okay. So then how do you I guess how can you I guess believe in like reincarnation then in past lives, but the Bible speaks of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like how do you rationalize that in your mind?
I don't.
Yeah.
I just
believe what you believe.
And this I have a feeling. Sometimes you have a feeling of people's presence or their being when they gone. And that's how I felt about my brother. I felt like his presence at times.
Hold on, let me take
Jiffy Lube introduced the quick oil change. At Jiffy Lube Multi-Care, we also do brakes, tires, tune-ups.
So we're here to see your brother.
Yes, my big brother.
Okay. So you said you came across the YouTube channel. So were you familiar with the show Ghost Brothers that I was doing before the YouTube, or you found me strictly just on YouTube?
Just on YouTube.
Okay, I find it interesting when people that I come across just solely find out about this from YouTube, because to me, I feel like that's like a chance happening, and and we run across each other for a reason, as opposed to people that like been following the ghost hunting shows for like the past 10 years and kind of just following along with the journey. It's just always interesting to speak to people who knew nothing about that and just simply fell into these spirit box sessions. Do you watch other spirit box sessions, or this is just something that just you came across and just found it interesting?
I have the lady from New Jersey with
Okay.
the big goofy hair.
Okay.
There's interviews like Lil Kim and
Okay.
celebrities and stuff.
I know there's this white lady named Sloan Bella. She don't do spirit box. She's a psychic, and she speaks out to them. And I recently found another lady that does spirit box sessions, and she's all the famous people and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's probably the same person.
Yeah, I think so.
She's from New Jersey or New York.
Okay. So then what made you want to reach out to us to help you communicate? Like, so obviously you must believe in the spirit box and like communicating with spirits, or you don't know, or you're just trying to see.
I just always feel like his presence is always around me and my family, or me rather. I can think about a song or something he says or something he told me, his game, or just anything, and I just think about him.
Yeah.
I just get sad, and then I think about little jokes and stuff he used to throw at us, me and my other siblings, because he was the oldest.
Okay.
So he took care of us. When my father went there, he was like my dad. And he was like a dad to my daughter as well.
Okay.
So he was like a big influence in our family. If he said something to me and my sister
sound so
and
sad.
my brother, it was law.
Yeah.
Sounds so sad.
Respect it and do it. So, and he wouldn't tell us nothing wrong. He'd just tell us, do better than him. Be better than him.
So what year did your brother pass away?
2013.
Okay, so it's been about 12 years. Okay, and then how old was he when he passed away?
He was, I believe, 47. 47 or 46.
Okay.
I believe. My math might be a little bit off.
Yeah, and you said this is your older brother. He looked out for you.
42, 44. I can't call it.
Yeah. So then what's his name?
Marthel.
Marthel?
Yes.
Marthell?
Yes.
Okay, Marthel. And what did y'all call him?
Marthel.
Oh, y'all called him Marthel?
Yes, that's his middle name.
Got you. So what was his first name?
Andreas.
He didn't like Andreas?
Nah, he did.
Yeah.
He did like it. He liked his first name. He just didn't like everybody to know his first name.
Got you.
So he liked the Marthel more because it kind of stood out more. So, he liked the Marthel.
Yeah.
We've been calling him that since I was born.
Yeah.
So my mama, she always called him Marthel.
Okay. So then what's the story behind Marthel?
He was tragically killed by his child's mother. One of his children's mothers.
Really? Y'all play close attention.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened?
He left a nightclub one night, and he went over to her house, and they got into an argument, and he turned to leave, and when he left, she shot him twice in the stomach area, and I think the thigh or something, and he bled to death because he had been drinking, they said, at the nightclub.
Yeah.
And before that, they was at the nightclub, and they really wasn't together. They was done. He was, still there for her oldest child that wasn't his, and his children as well. And she came up to him. He was talking to somebody he knew from the hood, a female. She came all across the club, from what I was told from one of his friends, a close family friend of ours, and trying to be possessive. Who is that? This man. He's like, man, go and get out my face, man, with all that. And this somebody from the hood, from the projects, don't with all that. So that was bad sign right there.
Yeah.
And he went later on, his friend, he dropped them off over there or whatever.
So they didn't come to the club together.
Nah,
they just so happened to be there at the same time.
Yeah, they was already on the outs.
Okay.
So they really went together. You know how you may take a little break because of things going on in a relationship.
So did you have a relationship with her?
No.
I mean, that's okay, but that was okay, but that's essentially the mother
Damn,
of
she
your
said nobody did.
nephew.
No, that's bad.
So you were close. You had a relationship with your nephew, right? Or no? Back then.
He was a baby.
A baby back then.
Yeah, like maybe 1 or 2.
Got you. So you didn't have any relationship with the mother at that time?
No, we were just cordial.
Cordial. Did you not like her? Did you feel something about her? Like, what made you not be cool with your brother's girlfriend?
She wasn't like his wife and his other child mother.
He was married at the time?
No. She wasn't like them. They were sophisticated. They had good careers, good jobs. They took care of business. They kept a clean house, a clean car.
Yeah.
She just had a lot of horse ways in her.
Ooh,
and a lot of people knew of her because of that. And he disregarded it, and gave her a chance like she gave him a chance. You can't judge people off their past. And he used to always say he should have stayed with his wife or his son's mother.
Right.
One of the two, but not her.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to talk down on her or whatever, but she did kill my brother. Everybody know in the city that she did it. And she's walking around as if she's Mother Teresa.
She didn't go to jail?
No.
So okay, so what happened? So they get into it at the club. He's at the club. He's doing what you do at the club, drinking, having a good time, conversing with people. She gets jealous, comes over. Now an argument ensues. Then what happened?
Then him and his friend guy leave. His friend guy drops him off over her house. So they talk or whatever. From what I was told, what the detective told us.
I apologize. Whatever this so they're about to have a funeral over there. So that's what that siren is. I think that's the police escort.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just give it a couple minutes.
Yeah, because they got a man like that.
Yeah, we was just over there. Okay, so we was just talking about the person that was moving in. So now they are moving in. Now you can't even see.
Yes,
so
just like Holly, even.
Offering federal employees a network of 1.7 million providers plus hearing and fitness discounts at GEHA.
I would love to know.
Okay, Ms. Kiva, I apologize about that. I just didn't want the sirens to interrupt you. Yeah. Okay, so he drops off his friend.
No, his friend dropped him.
Oh, his friend dropped him off at the house.
Well, I can't say he dropped him off. I think he did drop him off. Or he left. He left and went there because he had transportation as well. He had a car too.
Yeah.
So he left, shook hands, whatever, dapped up his friend. They went their way and he went over her house.
Oh, so he ended up going over her house after they had just got into it at the club.
Well, they really didn't get into it because my brother wasn't petty like that. He didn't argue with women and stuff like that. That was like, for a street guy like him, I don't argue with no woman. He'll walk away and say what he gonna say and go on.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And she knew that. So she would always try to
poke the bear.
Yeah, and badger him or be on him because he was very handsome. He was charming. He loved children. He loved women. So he was like a ladies' man, and she knew that when she entered the relationship. She knew all of that stuff and what competition she had up against her, from his ex-wife to his last baby mama and stuff. But you know.
Okay, so he goes over to her house, and then what's the story?
They, from what the detective told my mother and us, they got into an argument, and he had got out the shower because his body was moist. They said his feet was wet and his body was moist, and he had a bald head, like LL Cool J.
Yeah.
That's how he kind of favored LL Cool J. He loved LL Cool J back when they was young.
That is funny.
And people used to always say he looked like his he favored LL Cool J back then and stuff. You know, he liked the LL Cool J. That was who they looked up to.
I'm surprised he didn't go by Andreas. To me, that's a player name.
And I probably would name my next child after him.
Yeah.
If it's a boy, I would name them after my brother, him, and my little big brother, because it's 4 of us.
Okay.
And it's him, then my brother Kevin, and then me, and then my sister Marquita.
Okay.
So I call my brother Kevin little big brother.
Got you. Okay, so they say that your brother, he goes to her house. Whatever they were planning to do, apparently he ends up taking a shower. And then what is the police saying?
They got into an argument because where he was at in the living room, face down. So he had to turn around. They said, the detective said he must have been taking steps from what the forensics seen. He took steps towards the door because they, polished off the doorknobs and stuff. His hands was on the doorknob. So he must have turned around and said, well, just shoot me then, shoot me. And she shot him. And that was that. And they said she shot him in the liver and the leg or somewhere in the stomach because he bled out. And they said the autopsy said that he had been drinking. And we said, yeah, he was at the club the night before. So it was just like pandemonium in the city on the east side and stuff. And I was laying down, and my brother Kevin, his girlfriend at the time, everybody kept calling my phone. I'm trying to lay down. I had a toothache. I'm like,
Yeah. No, go ahead. I'm listening. I'm just making sure your camera is good.
And I happened to answer, and she said, Keith, she said, my dad been killed. And I said, oh man, I just started breaking down. She said, I'm gonna come get you, because at the time I didn't have transportation. And she came and got me. I was putting on my clothes, crying. She had to help me put my clothes on. I was just weak, and I was just, when she was driving, we was driving to my aunt's house and stuff. And it was just quiet in the car.
Did you know what had happened at that time?
No, I didn't. And I was just like, what's going on? What's going on? Because my brother didn't, he wasn't the type to be in the streets to get over on people, rob, do stuff like that. Yeah, he don't shot a couple dudes and beat a couple dudes up. Yeah, I'm a vouch for that. That's my big brother. But he didn't go for bad in the streets. He went for respect in the streets to get money, make money.
Yeah.
And he worked too, get a job. He had jobs too as well. And
so did you knew he was killed, you didn't know how, and you didn't know, I'm assuming, that it was by his the woman.
No,
so
I did not.
So at that moment, just based on, because you said something just now, and we both was talking at the same time. I tried to stop. So you said that you do know your brother's history in the street. So you said he has had issues in the past where he has maybe shot at people or done.
No.
Oh, you said he did not
shoot at nobody.
I thought that's what you just said.
No, I said he will.
Oh, he will. Okay.
He will fight.
Oh, got you. I thought you said. Got you.
He didn't go for bad. He was for making money and respect.
Got you. So he was more of a hustler.
Yes.
And not like.
But if he came wrong, he'll stand his ground and
right, of course, protect his as he should, for sure.
He wasn't scary at
but,
all.
But and a lot of our viewers come from all over the world, right? So they might not understand the dynamic of Just the hood. And I mean, just being realistic, y'all. It's the hood. You have different types of people in the hood. Like everybody's not a gangster, everybody's not a criminal, everybody's not this, that, and the third. So there are people that are just strictly hustlers. And hustlers come in all shapes, sizes, more. Hustlers means you just out here trying to get money. Like that don't necessarily mean you selling drugs. It don't mean that you robbing people. Hustling is you can be out here buying this and selling that over here. Or you can be over here doing whatever, however you make your money, you make it through your own means, is what hustling is. Right. So that doesn't necessarily mean, don't think just because someone's hustling, they out here robbing and killing and shooting and all that type of stuff. I would consider myself a hustler. Like I've never had a real job. It's funny because if this don't work out, y'all, like I don't even know what I would put on a resume. Like I have always just hustled. I've always found a way. I think that's the best way to describe a hustler. Somebody that just always finds a way. And so you at that time, so you like, I know he ain't got no beef with nobody in the streets. He ain't got no issues that would cause to a murder.
No, people respected him. They know him. They loved him. They have the utmost respect for him. If he didn't mess with you, you didn't mess with him. There probably was some underlying stuff or whatever, but he didn't let that bother him. He went on, but he didn't have beef with nobody in the streets. Like nobody. Everybody we ran across, so I knew they. As soon as I tell him I'm his little sister, oh, I gotta call him. What you doing out here? Whatever. And they're like, oh, I give a ride. At the time, because I didn't have transportation, sometime I'd be on the bus, but he'd be like, yeah, they cool. Go and get a ride with them or whatever. Yeah, I trust them with you. You my little sister, I ain't gonna put you in no harm's way. Yeah. So yeah, he was always like respected. Like everybody knew me for being his little sister.
Wow. So then what is going through your mind on the way to your aunt's house? Then if you couldn't fathom the idea of your brother have done something wrong to somebody, what was you thinking then?
I was just thinking like, what has happened? Because I knew they wasn't together. They was on the outs anyways. He was staying at this place that he had, and she was at her crib. So, they really wasn't seeing eye to eye in their relationship wise.
Right. But at that point, on the way to your aunt's, you didn't even know that she was involved in it.
No.
So when y'all are driving to your aunt's, are you just thinking like, maybe it's an accident, maybe somebody mistakenly did something to him, like because you're not thinking he did anything to anybody to warrant this?
No.
So I'm curious to like what your mindset was when you were driving to your aunt's house, because this is like there's no certainty in anything.
When she picked me up, she later told me while we was pulling up, and I was like, what? I was like in a daze, like this is a dream or whatever. I know I'm gonna wake up and he gonna be right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we went to my mom's sister house, and everybody was there, and it was just like my mom was breaking down tears, and my cousins and stuff, like my uncle, my Uncle Roy, they was real close, him and my brother. And it was just like, what's going on? And we just had a silence, like it was a silence. And my big sister, Pope Sally, she was there all the way. Like I love her to death. And that's our big sister to the death of us. And that's his big sister. That's his sister. He was the big brother. So yeah, Pope Sally. It was just like in a daze, a dream. Like everybody was like, what the heck went on? What is going on? Why did she do that? And this is what made it real trip. She went and got a gun license. He told her to get a gun license because he didn't want her to be out there and shoot somebody and go to jail. The same gun that she told him to get a gun license for, she shot him with.
Did you hear that, y'all? Did you hear it?
Yep.
Did you hear it?
Maybe she's born with it.
Okay, hold on. Let me go.
Maybe it's tourmaline. Just get her jewelry.
Now, I'm going to stop it right here. Mm-hmm. And the reason why I'm going to stop it, because I said this early on when we covered their Ramika case. That same gun that Carlos told Holly to go get and get your gun license and all this shit, gonna be the same gun one day that Holly may fucking take his ass out of here with.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very well.
All right. So let's resume.
He wanted her to be straight on gun and learn
the rules and the regulations, get it registered. So if you do have to use it, at least everything is legit. And you have a better chance of getting off than you have a dirty gun and you do something. And
so
now
he
you
would
go to
always
jail.
try to give her game as well, like, and she would brag about it. Yeah, he told me go to get the license and stuff like that. I'm going to get my license. You know, when we had spoke, you know, at his spot and stuff, and he like, yeah, you need to get yours too eventually, sis. And I'm like, yeah, he said it's a good thing. Women need to learn to protect themselves and stuff. She be working and be late, got the kids.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Anything, somebody watching. People always watching you. Don't never think they ain't, because they is.
Yeah.
And stuff. So the same gun she had got registered that he stood strong on her getting the license on, she killed him.
Dang. So how did she get off? Or how did she not go to jail behind that?
He's 6'2", 6'3", Suge height, big like Suge.
And Suge Knight, for y'all that don't know, Google Suge, SUGEKNIGHT, to
Wait a minute, I stopped it because you said Miss D, the girl, was on live when she pow him. When? Because that's not what the sister said. The sister said she shot him when he got out of the shower. She didn't say nothing about the girl was on live. You sure you talking about the same story here? Because I didn't hear that. I don't know. I gotta finish watching it, but I didn't hear her say that. I heard her say that he was getting out of the shower and she shot him.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't hear nothing about she was on live. But I don't know. Let's continue.
reference who she's talking
she's
about.
5'2", petite, look half white, Oriental. So we put that together, that by him having the background like he had and her background, they was gonna outrule it with the gun anyways. By her having license, then she's this size, he's this size.
So okay, see, and
they had a history of
domestic,
things like domestic or just like arguments. She would always press charges on him and stuff, and sometimes he would walk away.
What you say? This is Holly.
To pick him up. And she would.
That's why I played it.
With weapons and stuff like knives and stuff, or just try to fight him. And one time they got into a fight. He walked off and called his friend, and his friend intervened. She was trying to fight him. So that's what I was told.
So it was an overall toxic relationship.
And she got on his nerves, like my mother would always say, and my little brother and she got on his nerves. And your mother knows your greatness and weaknesses and can see through people. And my mom has I guess like what I'm trying to say, she has like a feeling about people.
Spirit of discernment.
Good discernment,
She always had a bad feeling about her.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. She always had a bad feeling about her. And she would give her a chance, she'd been around the family because the children and stuff like that. But she always had a bad feeling about her, and I had too. But we gave her a chance because my brother.
Now you see how you said her. You heard her say her mother had a bad feeling about her. Her discernment was not good with her son's girlfriend. That's why I say I didn't understand how Holly mother didn't have no type of discernment when it came to Carlos.
Right.
Like none of the family had no discernment when it came to Carlos. They just flat out believed that everything that Holly said.
Mm-hmm.
That shit don't add up to me, because every mother have a discernment to talk to their child, whether it's a boy or a girl. And like I said, and I'm gonna say it again, Holly mother or the cousins or aunties or nobody didn't say, Holly, find her out for yourself. Don't believe everything a man tell you. Mm-hmm. Men lie. Men are deceitful. Men this, men that. Like they never went through nothing with a man. They didn't have no type of discernment that Carlos was not right.
Yeah.
But look at her mother. her mother, she said her mother had a discernment of this woman was not right.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said that shit didn't add up to me when it came to Holly and her family.
Right.
It just didn't. I'm being honest.
Right. And not only that, the fact that the mother should have told Holly, hey, he seemed like he more attached to this woman. Why are you messing with this man? He's already attached to this woman. Come on now.
Right. Like everybody got, if you ain't got a discernment, you got to be smart in some type of way. Okay. Everybody don't have a discernment, but goddamn.
Yeah.
You ain't got to be stupid neither.
That's right.
I'm just being honest.
Loved her. They had a child together.
That's what I asked.
He loved her oldest daughter that wasn't his. He loved her. We brought her into the family. We treated her no different than my nephew. And when this happened, it was just like tragic amongst the people that knew him and loved him and respected him. Like, I couldn't go nowhere without somebody talking about it or bringing it up that knew me, knew my family. Out of respect, they would, be curious and ask what happened, but I wasn't able to be vocal about it. I would break down and want to seek revenge or want to be able to just say, why did you kill him? Your child father of all people, one of your kids' father of all people that took care of you.
So let me ask you this, Ms. Keely. And please don't take any of my questions the wrong way, because I understand that's your brother and you're gonna ride for your brother, right, wrong, and indifferent, as you should. But I just want to ask questions because this is all new to me, so I have questions. So forgive me if my questions are out of line. So you said that they had a history of being toxic together and arguing, fight, whatever they were doing. Do you think that there was a chance that night that they were fighting? And
she was already jealous because he was at the club.
Right.
And they really wasn't together, no way. He had his own place. She had her own place. Back then, he had his own place, And he was out and she happened to be there from what his friend guy, our family friend, said. And she came up to him while he was talking to a woman. And, if you in a club and you're a man, you're going to buy whoever you know from the hood or drunk and stuff. So she came way across the...
Just starting
and
drama.
Saying who is at it and all that and stuff. And he was like, man, don't worry about who it is. It's somebody from the hood, from the party, man. Get out of my face with all that. She walked off from what we was told. He later went over there.
Right.
They probably fooled around or whatever, and then she probably brung it up or something, and they got into an argument. He got out the shower, like they said. His feet were still moist. His body was moist. Did
he have clothes on?
He had on his boxers.
Okay, so he had his underwear on. All right, so he was vulnerable, essentially. You know what I mean? So out the shower, got your underwear on.
They said he had touched the doorknob from the inside, so he probably was going to go out. While they was arguing, he probably could have stepped out. He didn't care if he was in his
underwear or
whatever,
not.
Pants, whatever.
Gotcha.
And he probably turned around, like the detective said. He turned around from the forensics, taking the foots,
all of that,
because he was out the shower. His foot was wet,
Yep.
And
now I don't understand if all of this detective knows, and this. Hold on, y'all.
To start a podcast with Riverside, all you need is a concept and a way to record it. Here's how it works. First, go to riverside.fm and open an account.
Now, you mean to tell me the detective's telling the family all this stuff? He got out of the shower, had his underwear on, he turned around, she shot him in the chest, and this woman still didn't get arrested?
Yeah.
Well, what the hell is going on here?
And they're only going by her story. That's not right.
Right, because he's not here to tell his side. But from what his sister is saying, she was in the wrong.
Exactly.
Even though she couldn't tell the story. It's like Ramika can't tell her story.
Right.
But we got dingy ass Carlos and Holly trying to get off.
Yeah, changing it.
But this situation is different because there wasn't nobody in that house but them two.
That's right. And regardless if they was in a fight or whatever, they weren't in a fight at that time, so she shot him.
Right.
She should have went to jail.
Exactly.
And then I understand he said doing, why is she not in jail?
That shit crazy. That's crazy.
They shoot me. That's how.
So where'd you get that from?
The DA, the detectives. That's when they did all the forensic. They interviewed her because they arrested her.
So she said that he turned around and was like, "Shoot me then." She said he said that.
That's what the DA has told us.
Okay.
How it went, because it was on the news and everything. You can Google this on the news.
Okay.
Where they show her being arrested, but they later released her. She cut all her hair off.
So then, what was her claim then? So for her to.
She claimed she was a victim of domestic violence. She had been dealing with it for years. She had started a GoFundMe account. She wrote a book and all this and that, trying to gain money. And then what made the trip part about it, they asked us, did he have a wallet? And we said, yes, he had a Louis Vuitton wallet that his ex-wife had bought him.
Yeah.
And he always would brag about that wallet.
Yeah.
And he said, what color is it? I said, black and gray. He said, did he carry money on him and stuff? And I said, yeah, he carried money. And his friend said, yeah, we had money and stuff, you know. He said, it wasn't nothing in the wallet. Nothing in the wallet.
So she shot him.
So she killed him and took all his money.
So now that's sketchy.
Yeah.
That part is sketchy. Because I was, in my mind, I was like, okay, I hear you. But none of us.
Okay, that part is very sketchy. But my thing is, what I'm looking at now, they let her off due to all the police reports. Because, you know, they go back and see how many times the cops was at your house, what they was at your house for. So what they pulling up, it seems like everything was based on domestic violence. It's like what Holly did. Holly had paperwork on Ramika.
Right.
You feel me? So this is what she did. She was lying, calling the police. But now check it out now, because the brother have not got arrested for domestic violence. But the police had came out there. She didn't say one time her brother was arrested, but she was calling the police saying it was domestic violence, right? So they're looking up all the background, you know, as domestic violence. And this is seems to me how she got off. Like Holly did. She went and got her license, when it got the restraining order, did all of that to protect herself from Ramika because she knew what she was going to do to Ramika.
Exactly.
Oh wow, this is crazy. This is crazy.
None of us was there, right? And I'm not sticking up for the lady at all because I don't know her from a can of paint. But I'm just okay. I watch a lot of true crime, like First 48, Forensic Files, and all of that. And it seems like those situations be the ones where people get off because there's only two people there. And one person that could, you know what I'm saying, refute your story ain't here no more. So she could have said anything.
Right.
The moment that she shot him, she could have went to the kitchen, got a knife. He came at me with a knife. That was my word against the dead man's word.
Right.
You can't do nothing about it.
The detective said he was breathing, but he expired. So
she felt or claimed that he attached her.
But we know him, he wouldn't jump on her like that. Everybody has domestic or argument or shake or something like that, you know, but just him beating on a woman. And
my name is Cecilia. I'm a mom of 2 girls, a psychologist, and I choose to transform my PBC treatment journey with iCurvo.
Just beating on a woman for nothing or just because they have a petty little argument. My brother wasn't like that. He was beyond anything petty. He don't argue with women. He go on and get some money.
Right.
That's how he spank you, because he ain't gonna give you no money.
Right.
And that's what women want, the money.
Right.
So yeah, he would be like that and things, you know. But she knew his ways and how to get under his skin and stuff. And she just was jealous of his children's mother. One of his children's mothers that he has a son by that's grown now, and his ex-wife, they didn't have no kids. But she was just jealous of them all the time. When she seen how they looked and how they carried themselves, she tried to carry herself as the same, I feel. But she could never compete with them. They was educated,
Holly,
had
is
degrees,
this Holly, y'all, or
got
what?
good careers, good jobs, nice homes, beautiful homes, nice cars. They about their business. They were classy women.
But she wasn't.
No, she would try to be classy, but she was trashy. She was a whore of Nashville. One of them.
Lord Jesus, y'all heard Lacey, she was a whore. Lord, I'm done.
Crazy work.
She said she was a whore of Nashville. And she said she was jealous of his ex-wife because she owned house, car, good job, nice looking, and was on her shit. And this what was going on with Holly. Holly was jealous of Ramika. She might didn't own the house, but she had a good career. She dressed it very well. She had her own money. She was doing her own thing.
That's right.
And Holly wanted her out the way.
That's right.
Period.
Sound just like her.
Yes, just like her. Just like her.
Whores of Nashville.
Okay.
And me and her actually got to arguing one time, and I stood my ground because I don't fear nobody but God. And that my brother didn't like us to argue. He don't like arguing because it's like dividing the family and stuff, you know. And we argued and stuff. And
y'all didn't fight though,
no, we didn't fight.
So okay, so she shoots your brother. Kids are in the house. I'm assuming she calls the police. The police come, so they arrest her. They arrest her right then, right or no?
Yeah, they arrest her. They take her to jail.
So they take her to jail in that moment. And then what happens?
They asked for us to call in. We call in. I called in, and they asked how was he as a person, and you know, just asking me, well, how do you know this? Just trying to put him down in a sense because of his background. I felt, and the family felt.
So did he have a criminal history?
He did,
like a record.
He did, but that comes with the game.
Yeah.
So it wasn't nothing like robbing and
no
breaking
violent,
in. Had no
violent
no,
history.
no,
Right.
never.
Right. And that's one thing I do want to say before we carry on, just to the Graveyard Shift family. First and foremost, y'all, we don't judge nobody's life, they past, nothing. So please keep your comments, any negative comments you may have, please keep it to yourself respectfully. Because just because you didn't grow up the way somebody else might have grew up or come from an area or the type of lifestyle that other people did, don't make you no better and don't make them no worse, y'all. So like, yeah, let's just remember that. Just because somebody may have criminal past or got in trouble or whatever, that none of that. We're not here to judge nobody's past. We're here to understand the story and speak to the person that's resting. That's it. So all negative comments, y'all, please.
And that's what we say about Ramika. We didn't care about her past. Her past had nothing to do with what happened to her.
That's it.
And that's all. That's why I didn't like, the pictures was coming out and all that stuff. I didn't like that because it had nothing to do with that. We was talking about what was going on now and how she got gunned down. That was it. All that she was vicious, she was this, she was that. This YouTuber, this guy is absolutely right.
That's right.
We don't care about the past. The past have nothing to do with the way a person lost their life.
That's it.
Because if you're going to judge everybody off their past when they pass away, shame on you.
That's right.
Now I can see if they was living a reckless life their whole life and they passed away like that. Hey, it is what it is then. Other than that, no. No, don't do that.
And if that's the case, judge the person that unalived them, judge they past too.
Exactly. True statement.
Please refrain from posting.
FanDuel Casino's exclusive game Huff and Puff Money Mansion is packed with thrills, like mega hats bringing mega mayhem, and maybe even a visit from you-know-who. New players get 500 bonus spins, plus up to $1,000 back in casino bonus.
These commercials are getting my bag.
You live in it, make meals in it, but when it comes to using...
Yeah. Now y'all want to talk about me? Y'all keep doing that. I don't care. Whatever. Y'all keep talking bad about me, man. But let's leave our family members out of all of this.
That's right.
So, dang, I have so many questions. So they arrest her. Why do they let her go? How long was she arrested for? And then why did they let her go?
She was arrested for a hold of 24 hours or 72 hours.
It was just like, it was that short.
And after they had, I guess, got her narrative, of course, they let her go. And her cousin actually came to the viewing of the body, and we thought it was her. We was for to jump on her with the newborn baby she just had. They was holding me back and stuff, you know.
She looked just like her that?
Yes, she looked just like her. And her mother came to the wake and sat by my mom and aunt and brung his son, and he kept playing by the body, asking why he not waking up, why my daddy not waking up.
And his mama is the one that did it.
Yes, but he's like 3 or 4 maybe.
Wait,
3 or 4.
She let the child go to the funeral of the man.
The mother and the cousin.
What that sound like, Auntie?
Girl. Oh my God.
This is exactly what Ramika's son asked.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to his mother? Why his mother wasn't waking up?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Ain't this something?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't this something, y'all? This is something to marvel at.
Oh my God.
And that's why I played this, because this was a similar situation, you know, with Ramika's story. But it was the opposite way around. The guy got killed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is sad.
She's nowhere in sight. Of course, she's not going to come to the wake.
Of course. So,
and the same thing, y'all. She didn't come to the funeral like Carlos didn't come to that goddamn funeral, because Carlos knew and she knew what was best. Okay, they knew what was best. They knew the outcome was not going to be good. That's why she didn't come, because she knew this family was going to give it to her raw.
Right.
Okay? And the same thing about Carlos.
When the police release her, so they release her like I think it's called a no-bill in Texas. I don't know what it's called out here, but it's a no-bill when like a murder, a killing happens, and then you get let off for it for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So this lady,
the same thing here.
yeah. So a lady that I grew up with, a girl that I grew up at my mom's church. I tell people all the time, my mom's a pastor, so I grew up around just in the church my whole life, and our church is in the hood of Dallas. So like our congregation, pimps, prostitutes, drug dealers, drug addicts, killers, like everybody. What you see in the hood, like, is at my mom's church. So I've always never been the type of person to judge. But recently, one of her members was visiting her mother, and her mother's boyfriend was there. And he started beating the mama while she was there. So the girl that I know grabbed a gun and shot him square in the head and killed him for hitting on her mama in the house. And she got arrested, all of that. But they no-billed her because of that. Because I mean,
it's the same thing that probably happened with her. Yeah. She's now free, doing what she want to do, sleeping with everybody's man. I ain't trying to talk down about her, but she is trash. She'll never meet a man like my brother, like everybody said that knew and loved my brother. The guys that she date, they're not up to par, no way. So she's at the bottom of the barrel. When I seen her, she was actually at a funeral that I was attending of a friend that we grew up with the guy. and she actually sat behind me at a funeral with her friend that used to date the guy that passed. And I got up. I looked at her and I got up. I got on sunglasses like they got on sunglasses. I got up and moved because I felt a heat coming from behind me.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to disrespect
the
funeral.
She was saying she was gonna
like
fuck
that.
her
I
up
was
in that
very
funeral.
upset, and I was like, "Why is she here? I know your life go on, yeah, okay, but you need to be in the casket. You should have been in the casket.
Ooh, she ain't playing, auntie.
And it's because you ain't no good no way.
Ooh.
It hurts. It hurts me hearing all of this because I can hear the pain in your voice, and I can tell that this
forever mourn my big brother.
For sure.
Wow, that's sad.
What he said was loud. If we wanted money or whatever, he said, "Yeah, you better come and get it or whatever. I got something to do or whatever. I got to put something together or whatever." So we'll go and get it when he say, "Come and get it."
Yeah.
If not,
right, you ain't gonna get it.
Right, but yeah, that's and if I needed them for stuff when I was lacking on things or with that in between jobs, he would always give me that push and motivation or be there for me and my daughter. When he go buy his sons and her kids' shoes, he go buy my daughter's shoes and give me money for clothes or get some booster to get, somebody or whatever, So we help family help family when one is not able at the time, when things are changing in their life and stuff. So he always was like my dad / big brother.
So the young lady gets off. And so that was it. She's still out here just in Nashville 13 years later, just living.
Yeah, dating, having sex in convenience stores.
Not in convenience stores.
Yep, having sex with people in convenience stores, bending it open, busting it wide open.
They not busting it
I
open.
dare you to sue me.
Lord Jesus,
but she bending it open convenience stores.
Playing.
Yeah, we're not gonna say her name because we don't want you to get sued for sure.
I don't care. Let them come for me.
Sister, baby.
We care. we gonna protect our shifters, so we're not gonna say this lady's
she
name.
ain't playing about her brother.
Busting it open at Kroger.
And you can tell she really don't like that lady for what she did to her brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she definitely feels some type of way. She still hurt.
Maybe she's born with it.
Even though this happened in 2013.
Maybe it's tourmaline.
This lady's still grieving.
Just get her jewelry.
Like, what's it called?
Not a gas station.
That's why I don't understand how Carlos not breathing. How you're not breathing, Carlos? How? And this woman took her brother in 2013, and it's 2025, going on 2026 next year, and she's still breathing over her brother demise. Like, come on. That's crazy.
That's some pain.
Yeah. Even though the girl never showed remorse that killed her brother. Just like Holly is not showing no remorse.
You're right.
For killing Ramika.
Never.
So that's why I wanted to play this story today. Because this story has a lot of similarities of Ramika's story. A lot.
Yeah.
Like a hood market.
Like a little mini market.
Yeah.
Got you. That's even worse.
Hood market in their bathroom or whatever.
Now keep it. Now, how you know all this?
I know I have sources. I never give away my sources.
That's fair.
But she bending it over. I guess she thought she was gonna be in the family wheel of the foreigners. But foreigners, sometimes they don't like African Americans, and especially if they found out you did something like that to the child of your kid's father.
Yeah. Dang.
She thought she was gonna be on the come up product, but she's still a whore. That's what she's labeled as, a whore. She's gonna be a whore, and everybody in the city know her. They ain't gonna touch her. They ain't gonna mess with her. If they did dip with her, they just want some sex from her. That's it. Because there ain't really no relationship going on probably. And I ain't trying to talk down or bad about her. That's just her stilo, and that's just how she is. She's very flirty. And she feels like light skin and short and have a little shape. The guy's gonna come for her. Yeah, they might do, like my brother did, but you're you're a demon in a way. You're a demon and a devil.
Holly.
After they find out what you did to your kid's father, they don't want no dinners with you, no way, not no real man. And that's what his friends all said. Ain't nobody gonna mess with us. Yeah, right. That's what they all said. Ain't nobody gonna touch her, mess with her. They know what she did.
And that's the same thing. When she ever leave Carlos alone, and a man find out that she killed her boyfriend, baby mother, they're not gonna want to be bothered with Holly. I'm telling you, they're not. They're not going to be bothered with her. Because first of all, they're going to be afraid of her.
And like you saying, didn't have no remorse because she did not have no remorse. Like she did something right.
Right. Absolutely.
A demon.
Yep. And evil.
You did to your brother, man. Your brother was very loved, very respected. Even guys that didn't know him, that knew of him, knew the story, you know, of that. So ain't nobody finna deal with her like that. And if they do, they'll be a Rudy old guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She ain't gonna never meet a man like your brother was, your big brother was. Never.
Yeah. Yeah.
She tried to write a book. It's online.
About the situation?
I guess about her pain or whatever the heck that meant. But she tried to write a book about being a victim of domestic violence and trying to persevere and all this and that, all that bull crap.
All right, Miss Keith, let me.
And the GoFundMe.
Yeah. I wonder if he's blocking these people.
No.
So, okay. Now I'm gonna ask you this one last question, and then you can. I would love to meet your brother. And,
yeah, let me say this one thing. No.
No, it's locked. Yes, ma'am. I think so.
Can't hear him.
Yep.
You can't hear?
It's locked.
You may have to go down and come back up.
No problem.
What's going on?
You said you want to say what?
Go down, auntie, and come back up.
They have jobs and work and stuff for Airmark. I mean, the Ark. He worked for the Ark. He did moving and stuff like that. Feed the children. He worked for stuff like that.
Yeah.
She flew down to Social Security
When he passed away.
Yes.
And got that money.
Yes, the mother told us at the wake. She flew down there and called and got the paperwork. Come to find out, her last child wasn't even his
Auntie,
child.
can you hear?
She did a DNA for Social Security, so she had to pay that back, whatever she got.
Auntie, can you hear? Now, did y'all hear what she said? She flew down to Social Security. She had to get a DNA for the baby and make sure the baby was his baby so she can start the collecting Social Security. See, that's why Carlos probably wanted his son, because he wanted that Social Security money. You know, if he get custody of that baby, he can get that for the rest of his life until that boy is 18, 19, at least 19. So that's why he probably really want that boy too. This girl was no good. Until you may have to drop down and come back up.
Wait. So she only had 2 kids, right?
No, she had
3.
The oldest girl wasn't his.
And he thought 2 of them was his, your brother.
The baby boy, the second child, Dijon, is his. He looks just like him.
The second one, but the third child, who's the youngest,
Sky, no,
it's not his. Did your brother pass away thinking that it was his child?
Yes, she named him after our last name and stuff. And
wow.
Said he looked just like our mom said. That baby don't look just like me. He don't look like nothing like me.
Uncle, can you hear me?
She been having that.
So she put that baby on him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because he had got out of jail and we felt she was already pregnant.
Yeah.
Because she had me in and stuff. And my niece said it was a guy in the car with her when she picked her up one day. And the guy rubbed her inner thighs. Now, if that's your cousin ain't gonna rub your inner thighs, and your stepdaughter sitting in the back seat and you tell him to stop. I got cousins, plenty of got cousins, and if I be in the car with them, they ain't for to rub my inner thighs.
No.
And my niece, which is his daughter, his oldest daughter, said, yeah, and she peeped it and said she said that was her cousin. That's not her cousin. I said, nah, that ain't her cousin. That's probably who that baby's by. Because she just had a rough look, had rough hair,
yeah, she is
rough
funny.
skin. We don't have that in our family.
Okay.
Not to talk about baby and stuff, but the baby had rough hair, she was light skinned like her, so we don't have people that's real light bright in our family like that. So Dijon, he looks just like us, red like him, red like us, got our eyes, his face, he got my brother whole face. He just got her build because she's chunky and short. But other than that, that baby Scott, nah, that's not our baby. And she tried to put that baby in our last name. No.
Woo! Miss Kiwi. I'm gonna tell you why I like you.
She was something else.
Because you a lot like me. We don't hold back. We got something to say. Ain't gonna bite our tongue.
Trying to start a GoFundMe.
If we gonna talk crazy
then
about
cut
somebody.
all her hair off. And I asked somebody why she cut all her hair off.
Auntie, you went out, so you didn't hear what she said. Right. She said when he died, her brother, the Social Security, I guess they wanted a DNA to prove that it was his child. And she ran down there and she got the DNA and ran down there to put his child that she had by him on Social Security. So this is probably why Carlos want Lilos, because he know, the DNA, they already went for that. That's probably not came back already, because it don't take long for a DNA to come back. A week or two the most. So he know if he get little Carlos, he would definitely get Ramika's money because she was a working mother.
That's right. So the woman had a baby by him?
The woman had a baby by him, but the other baby, she told him that it was his baby, but it was not the baby the whole time.
Oh.
But but they did have a child together.
Okay.
So she sounded like she was a real slut bucket.
Yeah, baby.
They said because psychologically she was stressed, and when you do something like that, your mind is just racing and pacing. And people probably was talking to her, calling the phone, and want to know what happened and why she did it and stuff. And she just probably went into
broke a little bit,
manic and broke and cut her hair off.
Kind of like what Britney Spears did back in the day.
Yeah. And I said, well, good. She should have cut her damn throat.
You can't say everything. Call the baby ashy. Say the girl
this lady's funny.
And you gonna apologize for saying damn. That's where you draw the line.
You're not playing by her brother.
Said, hey, listen, y'all. I apologize for saying damn, but that baby was ashy. That's fair. Okay.
And I don't talk about babies because babies are innocent. She's a sweet little
Ms.
baby.
Kiva, I'm not gonna sit up and say I believe you.
She don't look like our family. We have handsome men in our family. We have attractive women in our family, and she don't look like no distant cousins, no distant uncle, nobody. Everybody in our family red or red, light skin red.
Yeah.
Not no high yellow red with rough hair and acne and baby acne skin. No.
She wasn't playing.
She ain't playing.
Why not play your favorite slots or
This
a lucky
lady
roll
is
of
so
the dice?
funny. Hold
Golden
on.
Nugget Online Casino. Hey, careful on the... Somebody call an oral surgeon.
New players play $5 and get 200.
You're hurting too, though.
I don't talk about people's kids. I don't.
Do you not, Miss Kiva?
I don't. Because I wouldn't want nobody to talk about mine.
Whoa. But you know what? I'm not faulting you for none of that because, man, pain comes in all different ways. You can never tell somebody how to grieve, and you lose somebody that close to you, and forever for whatever reason.
For something that's senseless, like why did you kill him? That's what I want her to know. If she ever look at this video, why did you kill him? That was the best boyfriend you probably ever have in life. You was in love with him, or you wouldn't have did what you did. You tried to run his life, and he was a man. He stood on all 10. So why would you kill him? Why would you do something like that? And now you're living out where you live. I ain't gonna say where you live at, but I know where you live at. On Section 8, probably still, and busting it open at the hood stores,
the mini mart.
Yeah.
Let me mind my business. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But that's you. You'll get your day.
Oh God, this lady funny.
And you can take this to the police. It don't matter because ain't nobody did nothing to you. But you'll get your revenge. God will get you. Karma is real. You may feel like you living good and people are for you and stuff. That's because they didn't know my brother and our family. But they only hear your side of the story, so they have empathy for you, not for what you put him through. You got on his nerves. You always tried to compete with his baby mama, his other baby mama, and his ex-wife, and you could never measure to them. They were sophisticated, classy, had jobs and careers, beautiful homes. You didn't never clean up your house. You didn't never clean up your damn car. My brother had to make you clean up stuff. Who wants a woman that don't like to clean, but then you want money? Okay, make that make sense. Most street guys want a woman that's clean unless they're nasty. That he wasn't nasty, never, far from being nasty. Anybody that know him know that.
Yeah.
He'll get in a woman B-U-T-T.
Okay. You know what, Miss Kegel? Before we sat down to start this interview, you said that you asked me, do I do editing? When I sat down, she said, David, do you edit your video? I said, I do. She was like, well, you probably gonna have to edit this one. I'm gonna have to edit this one, Miss Kegel.
Yeah, you can edit it, whatever's gonna make it.
Miss Kegel. No, I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna let it go, Miss Kegel. Say, man, this your truth.
She can press charges on me for slander. I don't care. You know where I live. You know where I stay. You know where my family live and stay. You see us. We see you.
This lady sounds like she's very hurt.
If it was something that need to be squashed and settled, then shoot me.
Oh no, Ms. Kegel.
That's how I feel.
We're not gonna say that.
You took his life, take my life. If you feel like that,
please don't.
Mama said, why did you shoot her? Why?
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go
so
to Riverside
like
and open an account. When you're ready to record,
we're not gonna do that, Ms. Kegel. They ain't gonna put that in the atmosphere.
No, I'm not gonna put it in the atmosphere. But I'm just saying to her, she got everybody feeling sad and sorrow for her. They don't know him. We knew him. My family knew him. His friends, his close friends, they knew how she was towards him. And she got on his nerves. My mama even said she got on his nerves. I know my son, my firstborn, she got on his nerves. That's why he had his own place. Right. And she had her own place. But he always made sure she had money for school clothes. He'll leave the money. You know, for her to pick up with his friend or whatever, you know, the case may be. I don't want to tell everything, but yeah, you know, she would come pick up $700-800, $1,000. Who doing that?
Yeah.
And your house ain't clean and your car ain't clean. You talking about you got to clean up before my brother get out of jail. Your house should be already clean, baby. If you're a clean woman, he shouldn't have to make you clean up after he don't got out of jail. Your house should be speak and span like his baby mama of my nephew, my other nephew, and his ex-wife. Well, wife still, because she was married to him as wife. She still honor him as
got you.
Her being in our last name. She still honors and respects that. So I love her for that as well. I can respect her for that.
But they got a divorce though?
Yeah, they
okay,
did.
But she still kept the last name and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Got you.
And she broke down.
What happened?
Yeah, she was very sad and heartbroken and stuff about it. And she seen her herself, you know, and she said something to her and got in her nice same year car. And she said she got in some old raggedy car or whatever.
It sounded like the ex-wife had it going on.
And she was just looking at her up and down and said, what you did to my husband, my ex-husband, God's gonna get you. And got in her nice new car. And she just looked at her and said, she's in a old rinky-dink looking car, honey.
Yeah.
Marthel would never have been riding in nothing like that, not with me.
Yeah.
Not for himself, but yeah, I just, you know, I'm venting, but
no, yeah, please.
I just feel like she's living a lie, and she will get her day.
Right. Okay. I don't have any more.
I just pray for her. Mm-hmm. I pray for my nephew because that is my brother's son, and I'll never treat him bad. I won't even treat her oldest daughter bad, or her brother bad, or her sister bad, or her mama bad. Nobody bad. They ain't did nothing to me.
It's solely her.
It's her. She the one took away something great in her life and her children's life, her son's life. He'll never see his daddy. He'll never be able to throw a ball to him, or he go to his baseball game or football game or anything, spend time with him. He was proud that he had 2 sons.
Right. Okay. So, yeah, I appreciate you sharing all of that, Miss Kiva. And yeah, I'm just gonna let it play. Whatever. Listen, I support your venting, and I would hope that the community would support the venting as well, because you can never tell somebody how to grieve.
Right, that's true.
Exactly.
You
I
can
always say
never
that.
tell somebody how to grieve. Never. Everybody's different. Some people might be quiet. Some people might burn the house down. So you can't. I will never tell you how to feel about losing a loved one. And yeah, I know some people. Yeah. There's some people I feel the same way about. So like if I had the opportunity, I'd talk crazy to them. Yeah. So okay. So do you mind showing us your brother?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's really, really hot out here today, y'all. So we're underneath this awning, so the camera doesn't shut off because of the sun. So we're gonna go walk over there and meet your brother. But if the sun does come back out, we might just do the session right here, because he's just right around here, right? Yeah. So. If he right there, he right here. You know what I mean? So so I think we're good. So I would love for you to take me over there and introduce me. All right, so Miss Kiva. Oh, that's a beautiful headstone.
Thank you. My mother picked it out. She did everything. Blue was his favorite color.
Beloved father, son, and brother.
That's a picture of him.
Yeah.
Offering federal employees a network of 1.7 million providers, plus hearing and fitness discounts at GEHA.
Yeah, Andreas Martel Reed.
Nice.
1974 to 2013. I was 10 years older than me.
He loved it, Tupac, because Tupac was a Gemini like him.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a good picture of him. There he is. How y'all gonna be from Nashville and you got that man with a Steeler jersey on it?
He loved that person, whoever it was.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna give y'all that. Andreas, I'm just trying to look out for you, my man. They got you on here with a Steelers jersey.
He played basketball actually when he was younger, and him and his friends growing up and stuff. And he played basketball and stuff. And we have a picture of him that he took in a mall in a Bulls jersey. And every time people used to come over our house, they'd be like, "Your brother played for the NBA?" I'm like, "Nah."
So
man.
how tall was your brother?
6'2", 6'3".
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he was tall.
Okay. Andreas, man, Marthel.
Yeah.
Marthel, man, my name is Dalen. Yeah, man, I come in peace, love, and respect. I'm here with your beautiful sister, Kiva. And yeah, man, she's literally told us your story. The tragic story, man. But what I do is I come to resting communities like this, and I try to speak to those that are resting. I got this little machine, man. It allows you to, it allows you to talk to me, and I can hear you, and I can respond back. But, yeah, I just want you to feel comfortable enough, Marthel, to speak to me and your sister. Your sister's hurting, man, and she needs to hear from you. It's hot over here, brother. We right underneath the... Y'all ain't got no trees out here.
I know.
Marthel, like
way down there, show it down there.
the closest tree is way down there. Oh, listen. I know it. I just wanted to show everybody, y'all. The camera cut off while we was filming, so I just want to show y'all a couple of the people that are resting. Here we have Miss Shantae Spears. Beautiful. Her eyes, that was what was catching my attention when I was talking to your brother. Just her eyes. You can tell she just seen a lot. Love, Miss Shantae. I hope you rested well. Ronnie. Look at Ronnie. Look at Ronnie smile. What up, Ronnie? I hope you're resting well, brother. Vincent. Rest well, my man. Rest well, Vincent. Lamont. Lamont got the shades on. Lamont wasn't playing with y'all. Lamont wasn't playing with y'all. All right, Andres. Marthel, man, we finna head over here, brother. Love, love, love. All right, family. We had to move around because the camera kept cutting off because this is a Nashville summer. So it is super, super hot. I'm super greasy. I'm looking like a rotisserie chicken out here.
I got my rag, honey.
She got her rag. So we gonna just sit in the car, and yeah, that glare is because the windows are down, and it's just the way the sun is right now, y'all. But we gotta get some air coming through here, and I don't want her to feel like I'm musty. I've been telling people, Dalen was musty. But no, okay. Marthel, I know you here, brother. I know you here. I know you're here. I know you see us. I know you're around. So we're going to ask a few questions. Is there anyone here that would like to speak to us? I apologize. I did not give you the rundown. So, Ms. Kiva, I have to preface everything that we do with, we do not know who we're contacting. Like, all we can do is set our intentions and put our intentions out there to try to speak to your loved one. But in real life, we don't know who we're talking to. You just don't. Do I believe that we're contacting the person that we're trying to? 100% majority of the time. Do I feel like other spirits, entities, whatever you believe can be coming through? For sure.
Yeah.
Do I understand all of this? I do not. And I never make it seem like I do. I don't think nobody ever will until you transition over. We're all still just trying to figure all this stuff out. So I just have to let everyone know that, yeah, we just don't know. All we can do is set our intentions and try our best to communicate. A lot of things you won't hear in real time. One, it's a lot of traffic over here in these streets. We're right here by the freeway, so we're hearing the cars. So that's going to contaminate what's coming out the box, what you hear in real time. So that's why I have to go back and put headphones on and listen. And I'm going to tell y'all that too. A lot of people, you will get a lot better experience when you watch these videos.
Hold on.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's tourmaline. Just get her jewelry. Ross Simons.
If you watch the videos with headphones in. So if you're using it on your phone and you plug up your headphones and you watch the Graveyard Shift episodes, you will hear a lot of stuff that I might miss. So when you do watch the episode, I say watch it however you do watch it. But when you get some time, put some headphones on and watch it on your phone.
Okay.
Literally don't even watch it. Cut it on, put some headphones on, close your eyes, lay down, and just listen to our video.
Okay.
Don't look at the words that's coming on the screen. None of that. Close your eyes, headphones on, and just let our video play. Because now you're cutting out all the distractions. And you will be hearing stuff that's coming out the box that I might even miss.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so that's the best way is to literally put in headphones. All right, so here we go. Is there anyone here that would like to speak to us? Can you tell me your name, please?
Something.
I would love to hear you say your name, please.
Did you
hear that?
Well,
I didn't make that up,
like
did I?
My brother voice too. He said Marthel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like his voice.
Wow. I thought I was tripping. I was like,
that's how he used to say his name, Marthel, real fast.
Wow. Okay, let's get to it. He here. Okay, cool. What questions do you have?
Is he proud of me for going to school? I went back to school. I go to college now. And he always wanted us to aim high and succeed and be better than him in life.
Marthel, are you
You can
proud
tell
of
she
Keegan
loved her brother,
that
boy.
she's in school now?
Happy person.
Something about a long time. Heard of Michigan. Marthel, how do you feel about your sister right now? Are you proud of where she is now? That's what she really wants to just know, that you're proud of her. Are you watching over her?
Yeah.
Question. Go ahead.
Is he proud of his oldest son, Ladarius? He graduated when my daughter graduated. He always spoiled him. He was crazy about his firstborn son, and he misses him. He misses his dad dearly. He looked just like him.
It's funny. I know this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It's just funny that you said one of his favorite artists was LL Cool J, and it literally right now LL Cool J song, Flavor in Your Ear. It just came on the radio. That's funny.
They used to say he looked like him. He favored him and his wife.
Yeah.
They did favor that song LL Cool J and J-Lo had.
Yeah.
All My Love, All My Life, or whatever.
Yeah.
And they did look like them on the picture, and I used to show them that, and they said, "Yeah, I wish it was us."
That is funny.
Yeah, they did.
So Marthel, are you proud of your son? Marthel, are you proud of your son? He's about to graduate. He already graduated.
Okay.
Before she shot you and stuff like that.
Feeling under the weather? Be prepared with oscillococcinum by Boron.
Yeah, this is about to end up anyway.
Load again.
Yeah, with my
And again, so the way this works is just ask your questions. Don't worry about what's coming out the box, because you might not hear it, you might not catch it, none of that. All of that comes after, when I go back and listen and edit what's being said out the box. So just ask your questions and don't feel like you're not getting a response, because you very well may be getting one. Now, some responses will come out way stronger than others. Yeah. Can you tell us your name? We both heard Marthel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like some things will come out clear as day. Some things might just sound like mumbo jumbo until you put the headphones in and you catch something that answers your question. So yeah, so just don't feel like you're not being responded to. So our job is just to make sure we just keep asking the question. So what else would you like to know?
Is he watching over my mother? Because she mourns his death every day. And we speak about him all the time and she tell me stories, where we know stories, but when he was a baby, him growing up before I was born and stuff like that, and how he was a protective big brother to our brother Kevin. He's very protective of him. He instilled in him to do better than him, to go to school. He graduated. He graduated from high school. He graduated from college, and he was proud of him. And I just like want to know, is he proud of Kevin now that he's married, and stuff. And my mom, she just always mourn him and talks highly about him and just reminisce about raising her firstborn son.
So, but then I think the general question is just like with your mom and your immediate family, like, are you pleased and proud with what everyone is doing right now? I heard certain people.
And I just felt.
What would that mean?
I don't know. He probably he used to get on to us about certain things if we wasn't doing nothing right. He'll get on our case, on our tail, and if he say it gotta be right. So.
Gifts for the outdoors and the outdoorsy. Eddie Bauer.
Huggies Front Blowout Blocker versus Chocolate Syrup. Will it blow out? Ta-da.
So he'll get on our case.
I just feel so bad for this lady.
Mm-hmm.
I really do.
Oh, I definitely feel like.
All right. I'm gonna let that ride for the day. But I really feel
her face too, D.
Yeah. I really feel bad for her. And you can tell she really did love her brother. She loved her brother. And she just wanted answers. Why did you kill my brother? And she had every right to her questions,
Mm-hmm.
But I do feel like a lot of her ways was just like Holly's.
Mm-hmm.
She was jealous of them other baby mamas.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that something?
Yep.
She said she won't nothing but a whore. Well, child, shut your mouth.
Mm-hmm. Maybe she wasn't playing.
No, she was not. She was just not playing at all. Wow.
That was
And it's sad because I think he didn't get justice due to the reports.
Yeah.
That's what it was. As soon as she said that, I picked up on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And that's crazy, right?
Yep, that is. I mean, it's crazy that they can just take that woman's word and just go with it, and not even looking at the forensics, or him been shot in the back.
Right. It ain't that he got locked up because he never got locked up when she called the police on him.
Exactly.
So yeah. So how did y'all even let her get away with that?
And you said his hand touched the doorknob. That's saying that he's walking away.
Right.
So how?
That's something to think about. I'm telling you, it is.
Mm-hmm. And that poor family, they probably know that they could have rallied around and stood their ground, and she probably would have got it arrested just like Holly.
Right.
On some justice. Because they were just going on Carlos and her version.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I look at that as that saying, hate to say it. No, I don't hate to say it. But those type of people look at is that another one of us gone that they don't have to worry about. Point blank, period. In Kendrick Johnson's case, I mean that There's too many questions on that one. Too many.
Oh yeah.
Too many.
Oh yeah.
And nobody arrested.
They tamper with the evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Just like they did on Ramika thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
On that crime scene.
Right. Right.
They walking off, and you know how like when somebody gets shot, they have like the little things they put down on the ground, the numbers by like 1, 2, 3, how many shell cases they found.
Right.
They block everything off. They didn't do none of that shit in Ramika case. None of it. That was the fucked up crime scene I ever seen in my life.
And I don't see how Carlos was able to be right there. I don't know how that happened. And that right there was just crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Was there trying to revive her before them paramedics and stuff came? They would say, "Okay, get back, get back, get back. We got it."
Yeah. I just never seen nothing like it.
And then him able to leave there with blood everywhere and go home and change and all. Ain't no way. Maybe they would have collected them clothes.
Now, ain't that the truth?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's they were supposed to do, collect them clothes. And Holly, she had blood on her.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot. But like you said, she didn't have no remorse. She's sitting on the phone talking to whoever she was talking to. I got a license to carry.
Absolutely. I don't understand how these people is getting away with these murders like that. I don't understand it.
And for this case that we just watched, I can definitely understand how she got away with it. It's because she is a female, and it's because he's a male. That's one. And domestic violence is big. Number two, a lot of us don't show up to jury duty. I'm gonna just put that out there. So when they say a jury of your peers, it is the jury that's gonna show up. So the lawyers and the DA have to take that into account. What are they gonna believe when she spins her story? Because her story is gonna be that it was self-defense. So who's gonna believe a 6'3" or 6'2" or 3" black man who was getting ready to leave in his boxers turned around and wasn't getting ready to beat the snot out of her, and he has a background of being maybe a street guy or whatever, doesn't put his hands on women. That's the idea that the SALT people have in their minds. So you have to overcome that, and who all is really going to be able to overcome that when this woman clearly is going to say, "Oh no, I was fearing that he was getting ready to do that," and these are the only two people that was in there at the time. So I can see why the DA wouldn't push for that type of case to go. The family would really have to push for that case to fly.
I mean, but the thing is, though, she called the cops and said domestic violence, but like the case that we just covered over here in the South. Okay.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Oh, you probably have to drop down and come back up, because I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Like, I mean, they didn't lock him up on no cases. That's what's crazy about it. They didn't lock him up, even though she was calling the cops and saying it was domestic violence. But did they see it? They documented, but they didn't see it because he didn't get arrested. That's how I look at that. I just feel like
I totally agree.
It's still wrong.
No, I totally agree. It's wrong on so many counts, but also the DAs aren't just taking those things into account. So, like, what they're taking into account is, can they convince a jury that she wasn't being abused? And a lot of times they can't. They're thinking like, will enough people say she's lying and convict her?
I
Or
think
will
the
she
only
get
reason
up
she
there
got
and
away
put them
with it
crocodile
because
tears?
I think the only reason she got away with it because he was not there to tell his story. He was deceased, and due to the calls that she was putting in saying she was abused before. But the only thing that he never got arrested for it.
Right.
So I think they looked off the phone calls and said, okay, he probably was abusing her. You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but that's the only thing is like when you going through that type of stuff, I think men just have to remember. I tell my brothers that all the time. If a woman is starting to play police games with you, just stay away from those type of women because they mean you really no good anyway. And this woman, she went to the mat with it. But I believe like you guys, the family may just not have known to just keep pushing hard to go to trial, and even if the DA felt like they couldn't get a conviction, the family needed to keep pressing to go.
Yeah. Yeah, this been 2013, so that's crazy work.
Yeah, they need to keep fighting with that DA. I would. Or you get a new DA and have them look over the case again.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe they could do that. All depends, I guess, how the mother feel about it. She want to fight. I don't know. And I was looking at another case too. When a woman, she get life in prison. I guess this year she flew all the way across the country. I guess to kill her boyfriend.
To kill the boyfriend?
Yeah. I want to look
Well,
into
Miss D,
that.
you be finding some wild cases. I tell you that much, though.
Hey.
You be doing your thing. Because I
Yeah.
would never think, like, who is flying across the country to do something like that? Like, is that really even your boyfriend? Like, come on now. I can't wait to hear it. That's good.
Yeah, this bitch sound like she was with God's to kill me. She sound like she was fucking. Like, are you serious, girl? Was it your ex-boyfriend and he didn't want you no more? What happened?
That's wow. You be doing it though. You do your big one.
I be trying. I be trying, sis. I mean, sometimes people don't want to hear certain things. I don't know.
Nah, I like it. I like it. I like this one. I thought it was very interesting. So good job.
Thank you. Hey, some people may not like some things I bring, and some people may do. I don't know. I just do the best I can. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Hey, did you see that? Or did y'all see that picture? It's a picture out that shows that there may be a baby number 3.
Yes, I heard that.
Well, I didn't see
And
it. I
where
need to
I
see
heard
it.
it said it was a pretty good shirt. I mean,
Oh
pretty good
man.
fact. Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
saw the picture. I was watching it this morning because I didn't see I was asleep last night, so I missed it on the live, but I saw the replay this morning
Mm-hmm.
and you could tell because it's his MO to wear the same thing with the baby mama. And they had the same thing on. And the bone was sticking
Oh, well,
forward. You
listen.
could
He tried to say that's his cousin.
Yes, yeah, ain't no way y'all wearing the same thing. He don't.
Why would you and your cousin wear the same pajama set outfit? Why would you and your cousin do that?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't even
Yeah.
believe that shit when I read the comments. Like, why?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy work. So I was looking at it. I was watching the replay this morning. I was like, no, bro, you cannot play in people's face like that. This is baby number 3 or 4. Who knows what
Who
number this
knows?
is for real, for real.
I heard it.
And I'm like, why would him and his cousin sit close together like that and wear the same goddamn, what was that, a Halloween outfit or something?
Cause it ain't no cousin.
Yeah.
Ain't no cousin.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I
And
just look at that kind
I'm
of
very
stuff.
close to one of my cousins. I wouldn't do that. No, ma'am.
For me, that was confirmation. I was like, I've never worn the same thing as my cousin. Like, we not like, maybe if we was kids, but once you grown, you're not doing that type of
No,
thing, and nobody's on that type of time.
that's right. Honey, she's staying low, honey, because she don't want to be unalive. That's what that is with that Holly. Yeah.
She better.
She better, definitely.
Holly,
I
get her
did
ass up
like,
out of here.
and I did like the big ups to the content creator that did it, because they definitely kept her face blocked and everything. So they can't be accused of doing a bad and putting her out there
Right.
like that.
That's right.
Yeah, because when I stayed there, I'm like, wait a minute now. Why the hell do these two people want to wear the same outfits if that's his cousin? And they don't look nothing alike.
Ain't no.
Right. And the content creators was like, he definitely have a type. This woman looks like girlfriends he's had in the past.
Well, I can believe it. I can definitely believe it. That's for sure. I can definitely believe that. Yeah.
I was
Wow.
like, this dude wants to really play in people's face. And then that's when what Romika say about him come back and bite you in the face. Why you always lying, Carlos? You
Yep.
just
Yep.
lie all the time.
You know, she always said that he was a liar, and she ain't lied because he's a big liar. And it's going to have to take Holly to see that he's a liar and he is a woman's man. He loved a lot of women. He is a serious cheater. You
Man,
know?
once you learn you messed up your life for a man like that, like, you gotta be sick. Like, your stomach gotta turn and curl. Like, a lot of stuff gotta happen to you. A lot. I'm not even lying.
Yeah.
Right.
My
She don't
stomach
look
curled
at
for her.
She thinks she's a better woman. She thinks she's the woman for him. So, all of them are just cookies or whatever. She thinks she does. She's arrogant like that.
Yeah.
She might be all of those things, boo, but he still is
Exactly.
dressing like those women. He
Exactly.
wants to be with those women. He's never going to want to be with just one woman. That is not his thing right now at this point in his life.
Right.
That is not where he living.
Or he probably just living his life because he knows his ass gonna get locked up soon. So shit.
Nah, this girl was too far along for that. He had been living that life.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
And there was rumors about that when it started, that Romika had tried to warn the other girl. Because I had heard that in the beginning. So I just didn't pay it any mind, because you would just want that to be proven, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
Oh, it probably
But the
didn't.
other woman never came up.
Yeah, probably wasn't paying no attention because there was so much going on at the time. Maybe.
Yeah. It was a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Tay B'Nai say he want to date men and women. Yikes.
Yep, that's Padres.
Yeah, I'm gonna find some more stories on the guy. The guy that got killed at the school.
Yeah, Kendrick.
Yeah, gotta find some more stories on him also too.
Yeah, but I want you to go on Tubi and watch that documentary because it is
Yeah, they
really.
say it's on YouTube too.
Oh, it's on YouTube. Okay.
That's what somebody said. I'm not sure.
Okay, I know it's on Tubi. Finding Kendrick Johnson. It is. Oh my God, and they have another with Mike Brown though, but and I don't know why I ran across it that day, and I mean, ooh, mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was just so sad how they did that, baby. I mean,
Yeah.
all those cover-ups, and you got to know something went wrong. That wasn't no accidental when all those videos skipping and cutting off and cutting back on. And then the boy lied, said he didn't see him that day. Then he got the video of him walking right beside him, and then the witness that came through and told the parents, and then he's missing. Then the girl said that the boy told her, "Man, please, too much,
Mm-hmm.
too much not to be them boys killed them."
I don't
But
know. On that one, that what I say is these parents may not get justice directly,
uh
but those boys are, they have unalived someone and they will do it again
huh,
because it's in their nature.
mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
later on, their dad will not be alive
But
to cover, and
exactly.
they will go to jail for something that they do in the future. It
That's
doesn't alleviate the pain of this parent not getting justice, but I think, sometimes justice doesn't look the way we want it to,
look.
right? We just want it at all costs, and we want this person off the streets. And I think if someone does it at this young of an age with
Mm-hmm,
that much rage, and
mm-hmm,
their parents are willing to cover it up,
mm-hmm.
and you haven't gotten them any help or therapy, you
It's
are encouraging them to be that for
mm-hmm.
the rest of their lives.
Because that's
Yeah.
almost like Trayvon Martin. You remember that Zimmerman uh then when he went to jail, his wife sent him to jail, where he got off, and then it was a few weeks later the wife called and divorced him because he jumped on her, whatever, and she said that he killed him intentionally. You know, so that
Yeah.
all saying he was innocent, and then that he showed who he was later on. They seen who he was. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, down in
Yeah.
Florida, Florida is not the place to go
Yep.
if you want some kind of justice and you black. I'm sorry. I'm just not
Oh
gonna
hell yeah, that is
hold
so
you.
true.
You're right. You're right. Because look at, you remember that lady? I don't know her name, but her husband was jumping on her and she shot him and she went to jail and she couldn't
Yeah.
use the ground. I don't know exact the story, but yeah, that was
No,
in
because they don't fool with
value.
us like that down there. We got to be for sure. We in the right when we do something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Just so much violence.
Yeah, it is. But just I just don't can't imagine someone's feeling after you don't kill somebody like that.
And you go to sleep every night and wake up like ain't nothing happened.
You know, I don't think, and I just don't understand that how they can be smiling and like on Thanksgiving they dress with Bob building Bob overalls and I just don't understand that. I don't understand that.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know. I can't do nobody like that. I ain't got that in my heart anywhere. Nowhere around my heart. Like,
Mm-mm.
no, sir. That ain't me.
Mm-hmm.
That's just not me.
Yeah.
Woo, boy. What a day. What a day.
Yes.
I got to go now and look up some stories for tomorrow. I be tired, y'all. That's why I do.
But you gotta be all over the YouTube and every kind of internet streets looking for these stories because you find some really good ones. I
Yeah.
like them.
Yeah, I do. I be all over. Sometimes I be up late.
Mm-hmm.
Like I really, really do.
Cause I bet you fall down all kind of rabbit holes with these stories.
I've been like a parent with Holly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not gonna lie. That's why on weekends I don't do lives on weekends because during the week it makes me tired.
Mm-hmm.
I bet.
Yeah, it do make me tired. And then I got to cue them in so I won't lose them, and then I got to get thumbnails together for them, and that shit, man, it's a lot of work. I'm telling you, it is.
Yeah. What
Like,
about Nazara Harris? Have you heard anything different about her
yeah,
case?
some people still doing her case too. I seen
He's
a
still
couple of
following
people.
that one.
Yeah, I seen a couple of people in some other sectors still covering that case.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
They
following that one
haven't
heavy.
everybody yet either, have they?
No, they have not.
No,
The
they ain't gonna find that body. They gonna go ahead and charge him and put the bitch in prison.
Mm-hmm. I don't
yeah.
think
I
I
don't
don't.
think he did it by himself. I think that goddamn mama
Shannon,
has to do with it.
I think Shannon. I think Shannon. I do. And there's
When that story first came out, I did cover that story when it first came out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I
That
did the trials.
medium.
I played the trials and everything on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all hear that medium? They have a medium doing it, and she
Her name Bree.
said that.
Is it Bree T?
I saw Bree, but they
Okay.
have another medium, Rain of
Uh
Fire,
huh.
that
Okay.
did it, and she basically has did a graph of like plotted out the area of where she thinks she is,
Uh huh.
and said that um Shannon was in on it.
Mm-hmm.
Jarvis had to help move her, but the mom did show up, like the grandma, Nazai Harris's grandma showed up there to
Mm.
tell them like what their alibis would be. So
Mm.
she knew.
See.
I'm like, I don't know if I know, I don't know if I believe the mediums, like I'm on the fence about it, but dang, it is so, it be given sometimes. Sometimes it be given. So I don't know.
Yeah. And this medium Bree, that's why I don't think because she said that Jarvis didn't do it and said if he go completely down, he gonna start talking.
I think so because most of the time, um, P files are not, they
Mm-hmm.
don't harm like that. Not the kind that Jarvis is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to say. He's a repeat. He
Yeah.
he would just do his time, come out
Mhm.
and do it again.
Exactly. Exactly. Because
Yeah.
he is hardcore repeat.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so Shannon had said that she was pregnant at the same time, but when she tells you the story, she was pregnant prior to. Like
Mm.
her timeline is not making sense. She was pregnant prior to, and she got rid of the baby or she lost the baby. She had a
Okay.
miscarriage. She says she doesn't believe in um, you know, getting rid of babies. So if she had a miscarriage and then Naziah pops up that
Mm-hmm.
way,
Mm-hmm.
I think that she would feel some type of way and be
Right.
really upset.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
she knew the whole time. She's known
Mm-hmm.
since 2022 they was messing around.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. It's sad. That is so sad. That poor baby.
Yeah. But this is a story I was. Remember the lady that flew from New York to Florida to kill her boyfriend? Y'all remember that?
Uh.
yes,
Uh.
That's
that was
that's the
another good one.
trial. That's a trial they doing now.
Oh.
She's on trial now.
Again, I thought she had already been convicted
Right. Me
for
too.
No,
life.
no, she's on trial now.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
I think her trial was today.
Mm-hmm. Man.
So must be something in the water. They must be putting something in the water for everybody to just start,
They said the
you
woman
know.
get life for flying across the country to kill her new girlfriend. She flew from New York to Florida.
Uh-huh.
What
Man.
the hell is going on? I ain't killing nobody over no man.
See, again, everybody's like, "Oh, that's justice," but you got to remember, she went to Florida. Florida don't play with brown
Mm-hmm.
skinned people.
Thank
You gonna get got down there. I don't.
you.
She just picked the wrong state to go do that in. She didn't even get parole. She got
Mm.
life without the possibility of
A
parole. Come
parole,
on now.
yes. So girl, you already know it ain't happening.
Yeah, they
What
talking
do they
about,
got
oh, it.
a documentary of Kanika Jenkins?
Huh?
Did they ever make
Now,
a documentary for Kanika Jenkins?
now that I know of, I hadn't seen any.
Oh, okay.
Baby, baby, I can't hear.
Miss
So
Denise Maxwell, I don't think he had a powerful package. It was because the girl was playing in her face, though.
yes, that's
That
what it was
would
about.
really make you mad. Like,
Yeah.
the girl saw them together. The girl kept messing with the dude anyway. She was playing in that girl face. I wouldn't have went to that extreme because I'm not coming to another state just to,
Mm-hmm.
do something to you. But I have had that situation where I would not initiate, but if I have to handle a situation, I'm gonna handle a situation. But I just this woman initiated the drama. She probably should have just not initiated the drama. She was
Mm-hmm.
gonna lose that man anyway. Because she
Right.
was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Men be acting like they want them crazy women. They don't really want them crazy women.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's got a lot of shit going on.
They do. But if that same case had happened in I think it's Georgia or somewhere like that. Had these two been living together and calling each other husband and wife, that woman would have got off scot-free. You cannot play with each other the same way in different states. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you got to know where you playing at and which state you playing in. Cause she could have went to Georgia and handled that woman for real, for real. Because in Georgia, you can sue people talking about messing up my happy home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear about the one? This girl, she's trying to get justice for her mom. Her mom went to visit her boyfriend. I can't remember exactly where it was, but while she was down there, the boyfriend killed the mom. But he telling people that she killed herself. But the girl saying no. And then the boyfriend called the daughter, and she had him on speakerphone, and he was saying that he wouldn't do nothing like that, and why is she doing this. And so the girl was asking him questions, but he could not answer it. Where was that at? But she was on YouTube trying to get justice for her mom, and the police didn't do anything. She's supposed to have killed herself, but she was shot like on the left hand side, but she was right handed. So how do you shoot yourself and you right handed on the left hand side?
Well, when was this?
It's been a while because I saw that probably about 6 months ago or so.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
It wasn't recent, but she's still trying to get justice for her mom.
Man, that's
I'll
crazy.
put that up and see exactly, but she was hurting. And she was trying not to get her mother to go, but her mother went anyway.
Oh, wow.
She wasn't even down there a week. And she wound up dead.
Wow.
How
Yeah.
long has she been talking to the dude?
I don't know. I can't remember. And if I'm
That's
mistaken,
crazy.
I met him not in person, on like a social media thing, and she went to visit him.
Well, she met him on social media?
I think the mother met her. Yep. And she went down there a week, and a man killed her.
Oh, Lord.
Man, that's wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to look it up and find it and see how long ago it was.
I'm ready to get off here next. I gotta get some stories together for tomorrow. I don't know. I feel so tired, y'all. Right?
I
Like,
know. Well, we're gonna let you go. I am anyway. And
it
stuff.
makes me tired, y'all. It do.
Well,
I mean, I don't want to come on. Don't have nothing to, you know.
Right.
Did y'all hear about an Ashley? What's that Ashley War case? Something similar to Kanika case?
Yes. I saw it in passing on my
All right, I'm gonna watch
suggestions.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it tonight and see what it's about. When did it happen?
I don't know. I just passed it by. It didn't
I did,
seem that
I
interesting to
did
me.
too. I didn't never look at it, but I have been seeing it come up on my timeline.
There you go. That's what that's called. Timeline. It came up on my timeline then, and I
Yeah,
passed it up.
I did too.
But it's been popping up more and more on my timeline.
Yeah, it
So I
popped up on
think it's
mine about
getting some traction.
because it popped up on mine about 2 or 3 times.
It's hard to follow all of these cases.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, I'm gonna let y'all go. I see y'all. And so you can
Great
get.
see you.
Auntie, put your Facebook in the back chat. Can you do it while you're on the thing?
You said put it in the what now?
Back chat. Can you write while you on the live?
In my Facebook. Let me see.
Or to kick you off because you ain't good with it.
Okay, so how do I do it though?
Oh hell. What you do it, sis?
I'll get one of my
You just
grandkids.
hit that you just hit the comment bubble down at the bottom, and then where it say chat with everyone in the studio, you just click on there and you start typing.
Yeah, don't put it in the regular chat. You put it in the back chat. If you don't know how to do it, don't worry about it. Thank you, Brittany.
Yeah, let me get somebody to show me because I don't know. I'm illiterate when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah, me too. Nisi, great live. I see you later. I love you. Thank you, Auntie. I'm going to get off so I can just relax, y'all. Ooh,
Okay.
yeah. That's why
All
I
right,
said,
great live. Love the video.
thank you, Miss Smith. Thank you. Y'all always coming up and still show me love, and I appreciate that from y'all.
Yeah, we got her. You're doing a good job.
I really do.
Definitely. All right. See you tomorrow.
Okay. Miss Jean,
All right.
is your Facebook is the same name up here?
My Facebook. Yeah, it should be. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's Jean Carroll.
Yeah, I appreciate you and Miss Smith. Y'all still come up, show me love, and
yeah,
I appreciate that. I do. I really do.
Yeah.
And I want to say thank y'all so much.
It's well deserved. I tell you, you're doing a great job. I promise you.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Even though I don't get paid, I just sit here and still do what I do. Maybe I get a big hit soon with another big, story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I will see you tomorrow then, Auntie.
All right then. Take care, okay?
I love you.
More. Bye-bye.
Okay, chat. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I got things to do. I want to eat me something. And I love you guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Y'all be safe out here. And always remember to keep God first. Peace and love. Very good live, Miss D. Miss D, you have a great rest of the day. Same to you, Barbara. Same to you, darling. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you, Roya D. Chat, everyone. Have a blessed day. Justice for Ramika. Absolutely all day, every day. Justice for Ramika. And I will definitely see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love. Always a great live. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.